Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Gamers on the Edge here, the 25-hour extravaganza. My name is Proxy, joined as always by Mr. King Jobber. How you doing, sir?
I am wonderful. It's great to see everyone yelling, getting hype.
Dude.
I've missed this too much.
Yeah,
so much.
It's been an amazing time getting to be here with everyone, and dude, Guilty Gear has been rolling, and the most exciting thing is seeing so many players that I didn't know about, getting to see all the new talent, everybody that's been out here grinding, playing online, using this wonderful netcode lobbies, the netcode is incredible. Everybody's getting to get this grind on, and finally getting to see the fruits of our labor here in person.
Yeah, I'm just so excited for the bracket today. Got to play with some players before, things started. There's such a diverse range of characters. You have Melia, Gold Lewis, Zotto. So I'm excited to see who's going to make it today.
We have 4 Zottos in the bracket.
I know, it's a lot.
Yeah. That's one to be one.
Zottos, let's go.
Yeah, that's one of my most excited people to get to see. That he's been under a rock, playing online, secretly grinding it out, slowly but surely. Vinny, if you didn't know, you're about to find out.
Vinny G, one of the probably the best Smash player in the Tampa Pinellas area.
Yeah.
I've been grinding some Guilty Gear. So this is his first real showing, so I'm excited.
I say he was telling me this game is his passion project, which I love to hear. I love to hear people excited about Guilty Gear, excited to play the game. So, dude, it's going to be a very good time as we continue through. I saw sitting down earlier, so it looks like we might have Rav Valentine coming up, who's another one of these sleeper picks that you guys are going to have to know about. If you haven't already heard the name, it's time to get used to it here in the Tampa area. One of the best Melia players, has been playing the character for a trillion years at this point.
Yeah, I mean, he is a Melia loyalist.
Yes.
Will literally never stop playing Melia. Doesn't matter who comes out.
Say, who else?
That's his wife.
Who else do we have in the bracket today? What are some sleeper picks for you? I mean, a lot of people know about Kenshin Hamura, but maybe they don't really know. Yeah,
he's playing Kai today, but he is a multi-character player. He can play basically anyone on the roster, so he might whip out an Axel, a Potemkin. You never really know.
House of Bacon. This is one of the Zottos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching him earlier, yeah.
I've been hearing really, really good things here about House of Bacon. I do believe this is going to be a Zotto player here.
And all matches are 3 out of 5 today, all the way through the bracket. So we're going to get a lot of games.
Yeah,
a lot of games.
That's very exciting. I mean, again, it's hard to overstate. The most exciting thing is just being able to have everyone together again. I mean, things are safer, better. It's definitely getting to the point where we're getting to do more things like this. Tournaments like this, CEO, TNS offline maybe here soon.
Oh, I'm so excited.
A lot of stuff coming down the pipe. So it's just cool to get to see everyone again and get to really do what we came to do, right?
Yeah, the first thing I noticed when I walked in here was just over on the Smash side, people going insane. And it's been too long. I've missed that so much.
It really has. I mean, the first thing I heard when I walked in today, I got here about 10:30, and the first thing I heard was, disconnect your Pro Controller. And I was like, nature is healing.
People just screaming, Pro Controller!
So wonderful. Oh.
But it looks like we're about to get into our very first game of Guilty Gear Strive here today.
Dude, so it is going to be Rav Valentine here on the Melia. Face a Chip, actually.
Chip and Melia.
So it is going to be Chip facing off. This is a very volatile matchup. Obviously, both characters fast and furious in the neutral. The difference is that Chip is going to try and push the advantage. Melia, playing to avoid. The best Melia is a Melia that's hard to catch.
Absolutely. And Melia, much more of a set play mix-up style, speedy character, where Chip is on the other end of it. He's speedy, but he's the kind of character with super fast buttons, really quick mixes that aren't really set play. He'll knock you and then immediately try and mix you up while you're in neutral.
Yes.
So we'll see how this goes here. Round Star is a very important situation. We're probably going to see Melia try to back up a little bit here. And there it is. Backdash right at the start.
And then starts looking for the 5K immediately, trying to stick out the pokes where he can.
Yeah, what you're going to see a lot here from Rai is going to try and see running in and out, trying to get Chip to whiff anything so that he can get his offense started like that with the 2D counter hit.
And actually forces the burst very early here. 5K counter hit. He wakes up with a button, gets the burst from Rav Valentine, but he's going to steal the turn back, and now, the mix-up.
Oh, and there's another counter hit 2D. But what a great just block there, able to punish the JH.
And lockdown goes for the BRC and just backs up afterwards. Knows when to come up for air. The PRC puts him in a decent position, but Chip is able to answer.
And this is what we're talking about. Chip, after so many of his situations, will just put himself on the other side of you, and there's the throw to take the first round.
Yeah, really liking the way to go for the reset there. Eli knows. And then PRC for the fans, of course. So, dude, in the round 2, Rav Valentine expected a little more of the defense. No, dashes forward, looks for the far slash, and then close slash to anti-air.
Yeah, close slash is such an incredible anti-air from Melia, but unfortunately he drops the combo. Could have been a wall break, and now he's in the corner, which is a situation where you do not want to be against Chip because of things like that.
Yeah, I was looking for the wall cling there. Goes for the double overhead and does get the hit. Maybe up. Not enough to kill here. Goes for the quick disc mix-up. Maybe an execution error after the end of it. Not able to get anything following through.
Oh, fully charged dust, and that is not safe on block there.
Okay, tries to go for the air dash. And there, using the rose to be evasive. Wakes up with the DP, but the dash through.
Yeah, I like that reversal dash through. But both patience for both players, not to press anything afterwards.
Oh, no, and he dashed forward. Had to use the burst there.
Yeah, he wants this round. You can't give it away.
Gonna look for the Rekka. Any hit could do it. Tries to go for the dash forward. Jump 2K, gets the hit. There's the burst from Valentine.
But Chip is sitting on 50 meter, and there's the super. Okay, the block and the punish. There we go.
Yeah.
Melia, so many characters have a hard time punishing that super, but Melia being so fast, able to just run up and press a button.
Yeah, and the biggest problem there was that Eli went for that, had to burst in the end on an execution error. Had 100 meter to be able to RC out of that situation, just kind of got stuck.
Oh, and he goes for the wall cling mix-up again. Oh, just pressing the 2K. Get off me. And here we go. We're not going to... Oh, we are going to get a wall break here. Picking up after hair car.
Breaking with the super. Is going to have positive bonus in a great situation here. Dashes up for the close touch. No, he backs off Rav Valentine. Maybe giving too much space. But no, still able to... No, not quite able to close it. Ah, the throw.
Yeah, a little bit of a shimmy there. Yeah, it's interesting because against Chip, generally you kind of want to smother him. You don't want to give him room to breathe because when he has room to breathe, he is slippery. He will get out and start immediately mixing you. So it's interesting to see how Rai is playing a little bit of like a patient game, backing up, really looking for those whiff punishes to try and get his game started.
Yeah, I mean, always really important when it comes to these things, especially as a Melia player. I mean, as I mentioned before, the hardest, the best Melia is the Melia that is difficult to catch. So it's always important. You can see a lot of the times the mix-up for Melia is starting to be aggressive. Melia, you think Vortex and you think aggressive. Melia is not an aggressive character. She just thrives in the knockdown situation.
Exactly. They're both like two sides of the same coin. You know?
Agreed.
You have that one character that wants to play a little more footsies, and the other character that just wants to go in, which is Chip. Go in all the time.
So we'll see as the next game starts here. Rav Valentine up 1-0. Try to go for the far slot. Dude, 2H whiffs and is forced to burst off of it. There's a huge counter hit.
Yeah, and both bursts spent really early. These are momentum bursts. Neither player wants to give the other one the momentum. It's a very snowbally matchup.
Dude, 6P, that combos with the dash through.
Oh, double cross up, but unfortunately whiffs it.
Okay, he'll get himself out. Oh, gets him with the last hit of the Rekka. Doesn't get the follow, wakes up with the super, that's gonna hit.
Yep, catches him, but doesn't get the second follow-up of it.
Ends up same side, try to go for the 2D afterwards. There's the Alpha Blade, no punish. Great block from Rav Valentine, but the overhead.
Yeah, this is going to hurt. Lots of damage with the wall break. Now, a lot of Chip's buffs were able to make these corner combos with Alpha Blade a lot more consistent. So you're going to see them a lot in this bracket.
And I love that. Go, so, no, drop.
And that was such a terrible drop. It threw him that round. That's so unfortunate.
Yeah,
you hate to see it.
But the Galaxy Brain wake up close slash, you cannot give Melia that kind of time. She's always going to go for it.
Did you see that dash through that ended up on the same side?
Get the Alpha Blade again, dashes over, nice block. Okay, another throw. Eli continuing to apply so much good pressure here, but kind of mis-executes on the wall cling. Rav Valentine back on his feet and is able to get the clean hit.
Yeah, and he still has burst on deck, and both players sitting on about the same resources. Wasn't able to bait it.
The micro step backwards was so good there. Try to go for car, PRC.
Oh, full screen hair car to get across the screen, PRC, and punish his kunai throw. Incredible.
Wasn't able to get the kill, though. Dude, okay, off the throw, has burst available. Wake up. No.
And I think that's the first time we've seen the command throw shown from Eli in this set.
Yeah, Rav Valentine didn't want to go for the hero, didn't want to try and fight that one out, so now he's going to have burst for this round. Eli not too far off of his, will have it before he dies. But speaking of dying, dude.
Yeah, it doesn't go for any mix-up there on that disc.
Good pressure, the tick throw really working out.
Yeah, I was about to say, Rai's having a hard time getting answers to these tick throws. He's just getting thrown constantly, and there's the overhead bad moon.
Yeah, when you see it, Milia has 50 meter, you've got to expect TK Bad Moon whiffs the throw. Nice block and a better burst. The momentum burst is answered with a DP.
Yeah, I like that. Bursting to keep the opponent in the corner there, and there's the burst from Eli.
A monumental mix-up here. Gets him with the close slash, no follow-up.
But the 2S whiff, so unfortunate. That could have been it.
The light disc doesn't try to apply pressure. Afterwards, close slash anti-air again. And that was such a crucial round here. Dude, oh, so close to being a 1-to-1. Rav Valentine now threatening the set on this game. 2-0 now.
You're seeing he's definitely starting to feel more comfortable here.
Let's look at the counter hit, close slash.
Oh, getting hit with Capel, knocking Eli all the way into the corner. Great situation for Rai. Again with the counter hit, close slash, and look at this damage. Chip just melting.
Got another one. Goes for the PRC, actually.
I thought he was about to go for the little wall slide mix-up.
Okay, got the... Oh, jumping JK, okay.
Yeah, but unfortunately not able to pick up with that 2H. He was going for that to get the full wall carry. Oh, waiting for the backdash there.
Yeah, he's able to get the burst as well. PRC afterwards tries to go for the fast cancel. Double air dash gets through. And after the cross-up, they're so worried about blocking. The throw is almost inevitable. This is match point for Rav Valentine.
Yeah, here we go. It's been all Rai, all set.
Ooh, the 5K just barely whiffs, gets his knockdown. Here comes the heavy disc.
And lands on the same side, too. Such a fortunate situation, able to keep that pressure in the corner.
Empty low is dealt with the first time. Rav Valentine shows up, another close slash connecting.
I like that. Trying to go for the burst bait. Why not? You have the resources and you have the lead.
Backdashes again. Here we go. Burst is available. He blocks it. Rav Valentine gets the knockdown. One more touch could do it. TK Bad Moon is blocked.
And this is Eli's chance. There's another counter hit. RC's upwards to keep the momentum up. Goes for a full wall run combo. JD into the corner.
Okay.
That was nasty.
I love the structure of it. Goes for the dash backwards, throwing the kunais. Has to YRC. But the command throw straight afterwards, and that is going to be enough to kill.
Yeah, didn't even have to spend meter. That wall combo blew my mind.
Dude, so much damage there, able to execute. I mean, that's the most important thing. The hits don't matter if you're not able to make something out of them.
But now Harai can't let that get to his head here. Okay, we got a good confirm. We're going to go straight into a wall break combo here. No, drops it. But it may have been a reset, actually, you know. We won't just call it a drop. May have been an American reset.
Tried to go for the reset with the heavy disc there. Goes for the Rekkas, no follow-up. There's the cross-up. Two more mix-ups here. Tries to go for the double cross-up. It doesn't work out. 5K whiffs.
And I like that BRC to just see what he's going to do. Catches the J2K.
A lot of damage.
And
is enough to kill. It is enough to kill Rav Valentine. Able to take it 3-0.
Great stuff. What a great first match here, too. It may have been 3-0, but every single one of those rounds was just back and forth down to the wire. That's what we love to see here.
Yeah, I mean, it was in the conversation at every point. I mean, Eli really showing off a lot of the strengths of Chip, and I liked that Eli was willing to throw out all of his tricks early and then kind of reel it back. I think a lot of people will try to save things for later in the set, but I'm a strong believer in that you show your cards early so that people have to overthink about your cards, right? The first time he got a knockdown, he ran to push to the corner, went for a tick throw, and then immediately started doing like the wall clean cancels.
Absolutely. I mean, if you can overload your opponent with how many options you have, that's a viable strategy in itself.
Okay, we'll have to see how Eli does as he continues on. That's Rav Valentine moving forward, and it looks like, if I see correctly, ooh.
Is this House of Bacon versus Kenshin now?
It might be House of Bacon versus Kenshin, which will be very cool to see. Again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in here for Gamers on the Edge, the 25-hour marathon. We are going to be here for quite a long time. Oh, yeah. Obviously, the homies of TNS here do our thing.
If you enjoy what you're seeing with Guilty Gear Strive, don't forget to come back at midnight because we do have our Guilty Gear Strive team battle here.
I'm playing in that one.
Yeah, we're going to have two captains. They're going to draft the teams, and I'm not sure if it's going to be first to one or first to two. We'll have to see.
First to one.
First to one will be insane.
I really hope it's first to one. Well, we'll see. Okay, this is going to be Kenshin Hamura, who, as you said, is going to be playing Kai today, facing off against Zotto. House of Bacon is one of the Zottos I've been hearing about. One of the multiple Zottos we have here, and this is a very diverse region. I love that.
And Kenshin has been one of our strongest players in the region ever since Exerd.
Yes.
Used to be a Raven player. Kind of jumped around with a bunch of characters in this game. Started off with really Axel, but now he's kind of settled into Kai. He likes Kai a lot, and he started playing Kai right before the buffs. So it's going to be really interesting to see how he utilizes them now. That
and just Kai in general is a character that Kai rewards you. at a high level, Kai can't function unless you have a high-level understanding of the game mechanics themselves. You need to have an in-depth understanding of the tools that Guilty Gear gives you.
Absolutely.
And Kenshin Himura is that type of player.
Oh, he's so good at just figuring out how a game works and how it functions, and knowing what his opponent wants to do. He gets into their minds so well. So you're going to see a lot of really interesting burst baits probably coming from him. But I'm also really excited to see how House of Bacon is going to play Zotto here.
Yeah, I mean, Kenshin Himura is the type of player to do run-up close slash and try to gold burst your burst. It's definitely that's the energy he brings to the table for sure.
Or DPing on your wake up.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. So far, okay, got his knockdown. Goes for heavy fireball. So that's something, a really interesting thing about a lot of Kais is some Kais opt not into the heavy fireball and like to go more strike throw. So we're seeing early from Kenshin Himura, who wants to look for more of the heavy fireball game, which is good. I actually prefer that personally.
Yeah, and I like that too, of using the heavy DP to kill Eddie and also knock himself out of the corner, knowing that even if he lands and gets counter hit by Zotto, without Eddie, there's not much Zotto can really do to punish you for that much damage.
YRC burst out of the opposed. Nice 6P. Look for the command throw from, and he's able to get the burst bait just like we were saying.
Yep, and here we go. He's going to not go for the wall break, wants to get some of that pressure, get a little bit of extra damage.
Pose ignored, nice 2S. You have to know after that. After you see a pose, Drunkard is very commonly afterwards.
Yeah, almost always. And there it is again, and uses the 6H, and that's going to be round 1.
And a lot of that round comes down to House of Bacon is doing a lot of the standard Zotto plays. Kenshin is too dialed up for things like that. We've got to be a little more creative with the way that we're managing our Eddie. That's a good punish, though, with the 2S.
Yeah, I do like that, though, how he saw Eddie come out and immediately just stun dippered to just kill Eddie. Killing Eddie is so important in this matchup. Even though Zotto gets Eddie back really quickly, those critical few seconds can really change the game.
Frog counter hit, was able to get away with murder there.
Oh, picks up with Pierce.
Ton of damage down with the frog breaking. Not quite enough to be able to break with the super, though.
Using Fondue Arc to get in. PRCing.
RC is blocked. Doesn't get anything afterwards, though. Trying to go for a clot. House of Bacon used the JD to get out.
And Kenshin's going to hold on to his burst here.
So really nice adjustments there from House of Bacon. I mean, it just was able to get on the offense and didn't let up. That's a sign of a good Zotto.
Yeah, trying to go for that 2D around star, looking for anything they throws out. There's a throw here into the corner. Now, Kenshin likes to do this a lot. After throws in the corner, he'll OTG close slash into heavy stun edge. Some characters can get out of it, but it puts you at a little bit more of an advantage situation.
Oh, what a shimmy. Then off of this counter hit. Gonna go for the super? No, does not get the super.
Yeah, it looks like a missed input there, too. He went for 6H. Oh, there's the block on the burst.
Yeah, and that's one of those situations. It's hard to fault House of Bacon there. I mean, you kind of have to burst. I think that the one thing you have to do there, though, is you have to save your burst for after the RC because you know he has to RC to kill you.
Absolutely. All right, there's another oppose. Trying to use the stun edge to get through the Drunkard Shade. Didn't work that time.
Want to get closer. Okay, got the punish. No counter hit, though. Didn't get a conversion.
Oh, House of Bacon using a great usage of a JD and Fly to get out of the corner there.
Able to get the burst out of Kenshin here. Trying to dash backwards, maintain his space. But maintaining space against Kai can be really difficult. New and improved Kai thrives at the range that House of Bacon is playing at. You've got to be more careful about how you space yourself because this is what could happen.
Yeah, and that just fast dust into fast RC. Oh, just throwing out super.
Straight into the land shark, got a 2S afterwards. No real follow-up.
Well, it was able to give him enough advantage to kind of turn things around just a little bit.
Doing a good job with the unsummons. Goes for a Drunkard. Okay, counter hit, but not too much. Again,
yeah.
Eddie's gone.
And 5H. 5H is a powerful tool now for Zotto. I kind of want to see more of that in this matchup.
Gotta uncorner yourself here.
And all the blocks with the backdash into the 2S. And then just flip kicks him while he's dead, just for more effect.
Yeah, I was definitely looking to try and get the hit there. If he gets a hit, he can potentially cash out and do a lot more damage. But I think more importantly there, you gotta potentially look to reposition yourself. Just for a pose, gets the hit with the frog, so much damage on the way.
Yeah, this is exactly what Zotto wants. There's the 2H. Are we gonna see a Drunkard? No, goes for 2S right at the start. And here we go. Putting Eddie full all the way over there and filling up your Eddie gauge with the sword super.
Okay, that gets the burst out of him here. Just needs to wait out. Positive bonuses. Okay, has a super now.
House of Bacon just needs one more touch. He has the meter.
Oh, fully charged. There's going to be so much damage.
Yeah, no burst on deck to get out of this.
One more mix-up to go. Does the dust! No way he kills on this.
No, it shouldn't be enough, but he does get... Oh, he almost blocked the YRC there.
Oh, and is able to get chipped. A close situation there. Kenshin almost taking the round down.
Yeah, that was very scary for House of Bacon, but fortunately he was able to take it. And has to use his burst early there. It seems like House of Bacon's having to use his burst early every time he gets it. He's just getting put in too many difficult situations.
Just close, wakes up with a Vapor Thrust, and gets another counter hit with the far heavy.
Using the PRC drift forward to keep him in the air bouncing, I've never seen that before.
Dude, I mean, the slowdown, people get really creative with it, but I think, man, just the way that Kenshin is poking Eddie is unbelievable. Either House of Bacon needs to do a better job of mixing up his timings, or he's got to find a way to get Kenshin out of it. He needs like a helmet to help him, have him stop reading his mind.
Yeah, and you saw right there too. He tried to make the adjustment. Instead of sending Eddie forward with Drunkard Shade, he started trying to use triple drill in order to, you know, have Eddie close to him but still put out a hitbox. Kenshin just immediately got hit by it once, then jumped up and air fireballed Eddie. So the adjustments are just happening at such a fast rate.
PRC, Kenshin, I think he smells blood in the water, is getting way more aggressive off of this. He's able to block the burst, but that's okay. Just preventing the damage is the most important thing here for Bacon.
Yeah, and there's Eddie gone again.
That's a punish.
Yep, and he gets Zotto, he gets Eddie right on top of him. And there's the frog, blocks the burst. Here we go. This is the momentum change that he needs.
Not quite able to kill. Kenshin still in this. Yeah, very nice 2S. I mean, a lot of the times, Kenshin has been doing round start stun dipper very often after wall breaks. That's a really well-informed 2S. Drill stop the fireball, gets the anti-air frog, no follow-up.
Oh, this time starting to mix it up, using drill and then sending Eddie over and frogging instead of kind of, you know, calling out Drunkard Shade exactly, pose exactly what you're going to do. And look at this damage. Eddie back again. That is the buffed Eddie gauge for you.
Okay, goes straight into drills for the meaty, blocks the YRC, so much damage coming down. House of Bacon, one more touch will do it.
And there's the throw. Yeah, when you see a pose pop up in the corner, you have to strongly consider that Zotto's going to throw you. I mean, he's either going to press a button or he's going to throw you. And if you try to press a button against a pose, you're going to die.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the one way to always lose there is to mash. Exactly. I mean, a lot of the times mashing can be really good to break out of situations like that, but when you see a pose, you have to just kind of respect the pressure.
Usually jumping is your best option there.
Okay, try to use JD, does get out of the corner here. Eddie's back available, tries to go for the frog, stun dipper away, but light punish there from House of Bacon, and a 2H actually forces him to burst.
Immediately. It would have been so much damage with the 2H from that height. Doesn't quite combo, but he's locking him down. There's the combo with the frog, not able to pick up with it.
Eddie's not available, though, so not too much damage. Try to go for the command throw. He dashes backwards. Kenshin, one more touch.
Goes for that fully charged dust.
Finally blocked.
Oh, no. JD looks like he might have been going for an air throw there.
Far slash. Runs up and blocks. No, Kenshin gets the throw.
Just watching each other there. Oh, no. Whiffs the throw on the crouching Zotto, but that's okay. He's able to get the stun dipper into PRC.
Okay, Kenshin threatening set point here. House of Bacon needs an adjustment and fast. Reset himself far away. Try to go for the oppose. Just to answer. There's a great anti-air with the drill. Nothing afterwards, and Eddie's gone. Kenshin's turn.
Wonderful backdash there. Oh, the 2S again to kill Eddie, and then just DPing in his face. Unfortunately, not able to pick up after it.
The 2H goes for Vapor Thrust to punish. One more hit will do it. Has plenty of meter. Whiffs the 5P just to make sure the throw is going to work. Oh, baits it this time.
But we got a gold burst. Immediately throws out Eddie, and he still has 50 meter. But that's going to be it right there. Kenshin takes it. 3-1.
Kenshin Homura really putting on with the Kai. I mean, showing off a lot of the buffs. I think really the standout thing from Kenshin was just use of the slash fireball. His use of slash fireball, his percentage of breaking Eddie with slash fireball after block strings, just doing like 2K 2D, like wait for a full second and then just fireball, it felt like it almost always hit Eddie.
Yeah, and just like you said, those buffs to the fireballs were intended to allow Kai to control space a little bit more neutral, like fireballs generally should. You know?
Of course.
And we just got to see an example of how strong that is now, that Kai can actively really kind of play footsies with his fireball games and use them as a poke.
Yeah, absolutely agreed. And guys, while we have a second in between matches here, if you guys are interested, GoTE 4TheKids.com, you guys can go there to donate to an incredible cause. Donating $5 or more will get you entries in to win a Technosport gaming chair. So guys, if you haven't seen them on the video ads, kind of sick. You make sure you check that out. Again, GoTE 4TheKids.com is where you're going to go for that, guys.
Oh, and here we go. This is going to be a fun match coming up. We got Rav Valentine and MFCR.
Ooh.
As we know, MFCR, very strong Leo player, and Leo versus Melia is a very interesting matchup. Flash kick, how Rai handles flash kick, I think, is going to really decide this matchup.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I mean, it really comes down to it with Melia a lot of the time is that the character excels in those rushdown situations, setting yourself up to be aggressive. Leo is a character that does the same thing. A lot of people would argue potentially better. I mean, it's just going to be a brute force matchup of Leo just trying to swat the fly that is Melia.
And he will swat her hard.
Yeah.
Remember, keep in mind, if you don't know, Melia has the second lowest health in the game, just above Chip. So she is made of glass. Her skin is made of paper, and her bones are made of glass. She explodes.
Shouts to desyncing controllers, by the way.
Yeah, let's go. It's been 2 years. People forget to do.
Nah, we got Rav Valentine. Tales of Arise? Nah, Guilty Gear Strive.
Exactly.
Come on, dude. I heard that game was good, though.
I have heard some good things.
Yeah.
But we're talking about Guilty Gear here.
Hey, man, listen.
This is the anime we're talking about.
All right. So as we said, Melia, the #1 thing we need to look for here as the Melia player is stay evasive. If you get caught or cornered by Leo, you're going to have a bad time.
Absolutely. And we're going to see probably MFCR get really aggressive at round start. That's how Leos love to play, you know? They love to play aggressive.
Yeah, honestly, with how a lot of Melias like to start rounds, it would not surprise me in the slightest to see like an instant IED or an immediate dash forward. Like dash forward, like micro step far slash is a very strong option here from Leo if you think they're going to concede 99 seconds.
Yeah, we're about to find out here. Here we go.
It's a high-profile match here. Still going through the pools, man. Incredibly stacked bracket. He went for that dash up 2K, so is aware of the situation. And now the burst comes out.
Yeah, and immediately on the very first knockdown, he just woke up with flash kick. Just wanted to see what Rai was going to do. And that there looked like it might have accidentally been a messed up TK badminton.
Okay, got his cross up. Nice block. And a great contest into a counter hit, confirming with the hair car.
Yeah, and we're going to push all the way to the corner. Not quite going to be a wall break. And that's 2 for 2. Rai is 2 for 2 on blocking flash kicks.
Got the cross up though. Oh, and ends up the same side. That's going to break the wall, actually.
And we're going to get, oh, it just runs up and jumps at him.
Nice block there, the just block. Don't go. Okay, dash up for the throw. One more touch could do it. He baits the DP. Is enough to kill.
And see, this is what I'm talking about. And, oh no, drops the combo and gets hit by a DP.
Immediately comes through with the DP straight away.
Oh,
I mean, while you're comboing, you have to know if a character has a charged DP, you know they're holding it.
They're always. Oh, gets clipped by the overhead. Rai can't let this get to his head.
FCR drops his dribbles, but still gets the 6P. Could wake up with a 2P. YRC to push him away. Another opportunity here.
I like this. I like that Rai is just willing to let him whiff DP every single time. He's really respecting his wake up, but DP hits on the other side too, so going for a cross-up is not easy against... Look at this! He's just
every
holding
time.
down back.
Dash up, gets the throw this time. That's a punish. Try to go for the OTG. No follow-up.
Oh, grabs the run through. And I respect it. He was trying to go for the throw on the wake up DP again, but this time MFCR decided to just backdash on wake up.
Yeah, that's just an incredible adaptation from MFCR, understanding really what he needed to do there. And then started leaning the cross a little bit. That is an amazing gold rush from Rav Valentine. Doing it that early is a huge win.
And look at this. You see this running in and out, just a staple of Rav Valentine's gameplay. Definitely trying to just say, DP. I know you want a DP, so just do it.
Close tries to go for the juggle in the corner carry. MFCR intelligent using that burst. A huge walk up from Rav Valentine that's going to get punished straight away. Yeah,
but this will be a wall break with the basketball combo. No, not quite. And then goes for the cross through into the corner. That's something you never really expect. Melia players love to do it too, putting themselves in the corner for the mix-up.
Dashing backwards. Okay, got the knockdown, but it wasn't the knockdown he was looking for. The DP straight afterwards. MFCR has never known fear, it seems.
This man is just always 100, just turning the dial up.
Got a punch with the throw, try to dash backwards, is looking to bait that burst, it looks like. Good block on the overhead.
I like that. Knowing the overhead's not safe, so immediately going for the special move.
Oh, and after the 2D whiff, MFCR immediately 2D whiff, DP, dash up throw. Again, he has not been deterred. If you can't scare him off of these options, he will not stop.
And he'll keep doing it too. There's the delayed one. He keeps doing it even though the first few got blocked. He's not afraid.
Yeah, it can't be gun shy. When your character has a strong tool, it getting answered doesn't make it not strong anymore.
Oh no, poor Rai is just in the blender now. There's another run through.
Misses his combo though. Rav Valentine tries to go for the jump up, but the D comes through. The perfect, and MFCR trying to end this on one more round here. Rav Valentine not looking deterred though, still being aggressive. Good block on the DP.
I like that, the little delay there to see if he was going to try and burst. But at this point, it might be worth it to just kind of lean in. MFCR is not really in any rush to burst. He's up 2-0 and around.
Okay, got the counter hit, breaking the wall here. Doesn't break with the super though, so still hope here for Rav Valentine. 50 meter available.
Yeah, now we're seeing MFCR play a little more patient. He realizes that I have the life lead, I have the meter lead, I have the set lead. I don't need to go crazy.
Should be able to kill off of this.
That doesn't go for the super.
Okay, the knockdown with hair car. Tries to go for it again, and then the gold burst afterwards, and MFCR able to block and get the punish.
And there it is. MFCR takes it 3-0 over Rai. So that was a very difficult situation because Rai was playing really well with blocking the flash kicks. It's just on some of the flash kicks, he wasn't really able to capitalize on those punishes as well as he probably could have.
Yeah, absolutely agreed. I mean, it's a really tough situation always as a Milia player against Leo. Leo just has probably the best reversal in the game. Let's call it what it is. That flash kick is incredible. So being a character that is built around structuring pressure and trying to keep yourself safe as you attempt to become a bear and maul someone is really difficult against the best reversal in the game. You just have to know how to take your time. MFCR, not much to say, just played it perfect.
Yeah.
If they're not going to stop you, there's no reason to stop, right?
And if you want to talk about set play, how Milia is so strong at set play, Leo knocks you down and you're just in the back turn blender. Like,
yeah.
Both these characters so strong at what they do, which is really set play, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's very similar to that like Chip Milia type of situation too, right? I mean, it's less a long structured set play coming from Leo. He's more just get in there, 2K dash through. You know, he was having trouble hitting people, so he had to.
And people tried to say Oki was dead.
Oh.
Come on now.
So, if this is what I think it's going to be.
Yep, Shin Zephyr versus Fredo.
So Fredo, I've heard that Fredo is fully committed and all in on the Potemkin boys, which is great. I'm happy for that.
Potemkin players, Potemkin players are devoted.
I mean,
you would know that.
I'll say it once. I'll say it once, and I won't say it again because I've been talking about it all day today because everyone keeps asking me. Potemkin is top 5.
Oh, I believe it.
He's a top 5 character.
I believe it.
He has like even matchups with like almost everyone in the game, and that is unbelievable.
Even with the changes to FD, Garuda is still such a powerful tool.
Yep. All you have to do is it just made him executionally more difficult. Everyone had to learn how to do Kara. Kara is not just like a bells and whistles thing now; it's required.
No, like Potemkin, honestly, one of the higher execution characters in this game, which is really exciting to see.
I love high execution grapplers, but it's going to be Zotto here from Shin Zephyr. Not actually what I was expecting. I thought he was an Eno player. But this is going to be cool to see.
I think he's been kind of jumping around on different characters, trying to find the character in this game that feels the most rewarding to him. And I guess he settled on Zotto, which is understandable. A lot of people who really like those complex characters have kind of leaned towards Zotto.
I will say, though, Zotto is a dangerous character to pick against Potemkin because this is a matchup that is very slightly in Zotto's favor, but if you don't know the matchup, it is like 7-3 Potemkin because the problem is, now that the knockdown has come, you have no options to fight out of this. If you summon Eddie in bad position, Slidehead will end the round.
Absolutely, and I hate to jump all the way back to the very beginning of the round, but the round start, Shin Zephyr did breaking the law backwards. That's a really interesting option. Definitely avoids any like round start Kara pop busters. I've never seen that from a Zotto player, but there you go. Exactly what you're talking about.
He reacts to the first hit of Frog with armor, which is the perfect way to play this matchup. 6P goes for the... No, wasn't able to get the throw. 6P tries to go for the cancel. Chip his potential here.
And there it is. But that was a counter hit at the end there, so he must have been trying to press anything.
Okay, so Fredo goes for jump P round start, just trying to go for the answer. Shin Zephyr, no apply pressure where he can. The drills jumped out of.
Yeah, jumping out and then going with the JD. And there, yeah, that mix-up. When you get knocked down by Potemkin, the fear of Pop Buster is in you.
Okay, no good double jump there, and double jumping as saving your second air action as Potemkin is the key to this matchup. Just like that, he jumps, and when he sees him dash forward to get aggressive, which is the correct thing from Zotto, he just jumps back and disengages.
And unfortunately, there, Shin Zephyr wasn't able to pick up after that counter hit. So now we're back in a neutral situation. Another slide head 2D.
Great use of far heavy in a lot of these situations.
Shin Zephyr is just getting clipped by all these slide heads here.
Okay, looking for the 6P afterwards. And now the move with 6P now is when you go for 6P, you need to be buffering a special move. Gets the throw here. Shin Zephyr going to try and cash out and potentially end this round.
Doesn't have the meter, though, to go for the super, but that's okay. He now has positive bonus.
Here, she's backwards, tries to go for the close slash.
Puts himself in the corner, and here's the Garudas.
Oh, and 5K, yeah, was really scared to be like set to have to block something to get chipped. I think that's a great call from Alfredo, just straight into the 5K.
Round start 2S, respectable here. He's going for this, he's going for putting Eddie on the other side and throwing out drill, but Potemkin is just jumping right out of it. You know, it might be a smarter idea to kind of switch it up to Frog to catch those jumps, but there's the fully charged dust. Good lord.
He's going to go for the maximum reset there. That was incredible from Fredo because that's a guaranteed pop buster, but why not be greedy?
Sometimes it pays off to be just a little extra greedy.
6P is dealt with there. Shin Zephyr pushed to the corner already by the 6Hs. This is trouble.
And there it is, Slidehead just killing Invite Hell.
Yeah, so many of Zotto's bread and butter tools are completely invalidated in this matchup by the armor if the Potemkin knows how often he's allowed to slide head.
I think that's why we're seeing a lot of, drill and pierce from Shin Zephyr, because those are multi-hitting moves and they will break the armor eventually. Potemkin only has one hit of armor. See, there was another pierce, but unfortunately the second hit didn't reach in time.
Tries to go for 2P, the oppose. A little too strong there. Gold burst from Shin Zephyr is going to bet it all here.
And he breaks the wall with it.
Okay, round start. Fredo has 50 meter. Wakes up with a super perfect play.
Gonna throw out his own super.
Yeah, should cancel.
Lands into it.
Unfortunately, until that sword makes contact with something, it only counts as one hit of projectile. And that, dude, what do we call it? The Aegis coming from Potemkin has 3 potential hits to it. So while the sword is still in projectile and hasn't connected with anything, Potemkin super beats that clean every time.
Yeah, so unfortunate. It was a smart idea. He was probably hoping for it to go underneath him and then the sword to land. But we know that Aegis Reflector is just so slow.
Yes.
And here's the switch to Eno, so now we're going to see this.
The Eno does incredibly well in this matchup. The one check is going to be don't throw Note. Note is not the answer in this matchup. When you're looking for mix-up, you just want to go for standard air dash plays here.
No, if you give Potemkin the chance to flick back your projectiles, he will run over you.
Yeah, absolutely. There we go. Perfect structure of the mix-up there. Careful with the notes, though. Good use of FD so far from Fredo, but, oh, dude, the stroke is doing so much work here.
Yep, and there's the JD jumping out of that 2K.
The stroke 6P from so far.
Remember, Potemkin can special cancel his 6P now.
For slide head afterwards, gets the answer with the armor. Not gonna be enough to kill. Missed his charge, though. Not able to close the distance here. Has to play this ranged game now and be able to low profile the flick.
This matchup is also really interesting because Slidehead is not going to be as much of a Wow.
Oh, hello.
Slidehead's not going to be as much of a factor because of how airborne Eno really is.
Yeah, you're looking really more for 5P trades. 5P trades are the dream here for Potemkin. Does go for the slide head there. Again, not as effective. That is what we're looking for. Fredo, oh, great adjustment early to start looking for the 5P. 2D, he delays it. 2D delay into backdash. Actually baits out the stroke, but didn't get a punish.
And there's another stroke straight into overhead and low. YRC, get off me. There's the fully charged dust and no burst.
He's going to burst really late.
It might not even been worth it at that point, to be honest.
Armors the stroke, jumps over the second one.
And I like this, using stroke to get under Potemkin's long-reaching buttons here.
Yeah, try to go for the stroke for the anti-air there. Counter hit 6P.
And there it is. We're getting more 5P mashing. On the trade. So the far slash there hit right as Ino was coming up with the stroke, and so that's why it was able to trade. Right at the end, she no longer wrote low profiles.
Punch with the throw, try to go for the jump over the 5P. Not going to answer. Nice blocks here from Fredo. Goes for the gold burst. Shin's effort. Kind of ready for it.
5H, a little bit extra frame advantage. Just the counter hit on the JH.
Again with the note, is being very tasteful with it. Tries to go for the HCL. No. Potentially go for stroke here in 2D. Big counter hit on the knockdown. Fredo. Fredo's being so greedy how he's structuring this.
I mean, he's very low on life, so he definitely wants to do something to bring it back. Oh, tries to go for the throw, PRC, and then jumping over the whiff throw. Great stuff there.
And the whiffed throw there is almost a godsend there from Shin Zephyr. He had a pretty decent like window to be able to detect that. After the throw, there's only one thing the other player is thinking, right? Yeah,
absolutely. And this change to Ino has been very good so far for Shin Zephyr.
I mean, I know this is definitely his most practiced character there. 5P into Heat Knuckle, though, a tale as old as time.
And Ino, an incredibly powerful character, too.
Agreed. This patch she was one of the biggest winners in this patch for sure.
Oh, there we go, using stroke to get underneath the hammer fist.
Again, Fredo's doing an amazing job at adjusting with these 5Ps, answering a lot of these attempts from Shin Zephyr here. Good delay.
That's all right, he gets frame advantage from the second hit there. Tries to go for the gold burst, being a little cheeky there, but here we go. We're going to get a little bit of a knockdown combo. Goes for the note. Blocks the YRC, and here we are. Pushed all the way into the corner. Has meter.
Fredo has burst if he wants to, but it looks like he's not going to. Actually gets no damage from the throw because of where he PRCs. He's going to live this. Fredo has one more chance. He has super.
One Pot Buster will do it. Might not even need it here.
It's not going to kill. Missed an opportunity to get closer there. Tries to go for the Psycho Crusher. That is an amazing punish from Fredo. After Psycho Crusher, you cannot act.
No, absolutely not. If you try to hop after Psycho Crusher, all the other player has to do is mash their fastest button, and it will beat anything you do. So that's great awareness there from Fredo.
Okay, try to go for the 2D afterwards. Nice stroke from Zephyr. Gets his knockdown. Here we go. Party time.
Oh. The gold burst of Potemkin with full meter is a scary sight to see.
Go for the RC there. Tries to go for Garuda. Does get the counter hit. Doesn't go for the distance close afterwards. Wants to look for slide head. HPB is not going to hit.
I respect the attempt, though. You know,
no, you cannot act there.
Ino's dash does put her airborne, so Heavenly Pot Buster is actually a very good tool to just call out her dashing forward at you. Here we go. We're getting this pressure into the corner.
Trying to go for the FD. Stroke hits again. He empty jumps.
Yeah, a little bit of a scrambly situation going on here from Shin Zephyr.
Fredo misses opportunity, though. Gets the knockdown. One more touch. Could do it. 6K into the close slash. And Fredo. Oh, the threat of Pot Buster was so scary there. The close slash was just the perfect play at that point.
And you know the thing is, there wasn't a single Pot Buster that entire game.
I mean, a lot of the time, that is one of the most important things to remember as a grappler player. Not even just Potemkin, just as a grappler player. Or a character that has anything very polarizing, right? If your character has a very strong overhead, if your character has a very strong command throw, if your character has a very strong projectile, sometimes the threat of your strong tool is better than the actual tool, right? Like you said, he didn't throw him once. He air threw him one time, and otherwise it was just strike.
And he didn't even need to Potemkin Buster him because Shin Zephyr knows Pot Buster exists. He knows how much damage it does. He's been hit by it before.
It's hard to forget.
Yeah. So he has that in his mind constantly is, oh my god, Pot Buster might be coming out. So he's going to constantly have to play around that whether or not it happens or not.
Yeah, so I mean that's again one of the strongest things you always have to remember as a player of a character that has a very polarizing tool. The more I hate to use this as like a metagame thermometer, but the more Twitter complains about your tool, the better it is to not use it sometimes. Because everyone's always so worried about it. Everyone's like, oh, Pot Buster does so much damage. Just don't do it. Just 2K 2D.
You mentioned that, and it's funny because one thing you saw a lot back when Garuda was just running rampant over and over, you would see a lot of Potemkin players, but just not Garuda and Pot Buster because everyone has in their mind, oh, I'm knocked down, I'm going to get Garuda. Nope, we're going to Pot Buster you instead. It was just a great way to mix it up.
Looks like we're going to get another Potemkin here in Ronan Healy. I know he does have a Faust and has a couple other characters he's been playing, but I'm expecting the Potemkin for sure.
And then it's going to be Kai on the other side here.
Yeah,
so Pot versus Kai.
This is a matchup where I know I've heard a lot of people say a lot of different things about it. I personally think that this is a heavily Potemkin favored matchup. I think that Kai might be a little too honest for it, but with the new changes, with the recent changes to everything that's gone on with these two characters, it might be a little more skewed towards Kai here. I mean, being able to more freely use Slash Fireball is a huge deal in this matchup.
But remember, if Kai relies too much on fireballs, Potemkin will start flicking them back. Any really solid Potemkin will do that, and that's something you have to worry about. So we're going to have to see how this goes.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to unpack here.
And Ronan is a very fundamentally strong Potemkin player. He doesn't really use Kara cancels.
I'll just tell you straight up, but he doesn't know how to do the cheap stuff. He just beats people because he's an amazing fighting game player.
Absolutely. I mean, if you know Marvel, you know Ronan.
I'll never say a nice thing about Ronan again. That's my one for the year.
I will. I love Ronan. I'll be the pro Ronan guy.
I respect that. So here we go, dude. Kai and Potemkin, a matchup we've seen quite often. Again, the more I think about it, the more I think about the changes specifically Kai got, I think it's probably closed the gap a little bit here, because I feel like in the previous patches, this was so heavily Potemkin favored, but here it's like potentially going to feel a little more even. He's going to use the alternate. This is an amazing costume.
the soul color?
The fire, I don't know, it just looks so good.
Potemkin versus Soul here on screen. Here we go. Initial B, another great player here, constantly at the weeklies, placing very high.
Yeah, I was playing. Had played Kai all through Xrd as well, to my knowledge.
Yeah, he is a devout Kai player, and there's the counter hit 5H.
Tries to go for the delay. Strike throw is incredibly hard to make work against Ronan. Again, he is a fundamentally sound player. The way to beat him is usually to abuse the fact that he knows what to do in the standard situations. If you can't, you have to give him things he's never seen before, generally.
Yeah, and there's the flick immediately.
Huge punish. He missed his hammer stop.
So unfortunate there, but that's all right. He's got him all the way into the corner, exactly where Potemkin wants you.
That was a perfect punish there from Initial B, going for the dash underneath. +4, you cannot mash there. That's going to break the wall, actually.
Yeah, Ian to break the wall. All right, we got a positive bonus now for Kai.
Okay, he's looking for the far slash.
Yep, and you're going to see a lot of armor moves from Potemkin too, because that really is one of his biggest answers to Fireball, along with Flick, which we're going to see like we're seeing there.
Okay, got to be careful for some tricky pot buster stuff. Ronan loves to go for it when he has the meter.
All right, chip is a factor.
He gets it with the heat knuckle. Is it enough to kill?
That should be.
It's just enough to kill Ronan Healy. You have to be, once he has that 50 meter, that dash up is inevitable.
And Initial B takes the headphones off.
Yeah, he said, I don't really want to hear that. Go for the 5Ks. 100's arc, doesn't get anything.
Oh no, runs right into the flick. But there we go, DP's on wake up to get rid of the Garuda. Fully charged dust.
Gotta burst. Yeah, have to. He goes for dust again. That was Pop Buster. That was an execution error.
Absolutely. Oh, trying to land and immediately go for Garuda, but Initial B not just going to let him get away with that for free.
Stealing turns +4 on all of these 6Ks. Good tech on the throw, though. And the empty jump Pop Buster.
So much damage. And he's got the meter, chucks him into the corner.
Is it enough to kill? It should be just enough with the wall break, and it is. And he goes for the combo like that, the PRC straight into it, because if you can time it correctly like that, you can make it to where it is burst safe and just hard to react to be able to burst.
Potemkin is a menace.
Flicking fireballs, doing a good job. Trying to close that gap. 2D, no combo afterwards.
Initial B needs to be really careful. Every time Potemkin flicks a fireball at him, he is just allowing Ronan to get in for free.
It's half the life bar gone, though. A great combo from Initial B. Breaks the wall, gets some positive bonus.
Oh, there's the RC. Tries to go for the burst bait.
Oh, side switch there. Goes for the late drift. Is able to get him all the way across.
Got close enough to break the corner, though.
2D, breaking the wall off of that, though. So much damage Plenty of meter from initial B, though. Yes, of course. I mean, that's just, as a Kai player, you've kind of earned that. Stun Dipper straight away is your birthright.
But there's the close slash 2H to take it on the counter hit, too. Oh, round start Mega Fist straight into Papa, so he grabbed his DP. Look at that, half your health gone already. Another one.
Dude. He does have meter to confirm it. Doesn't go for it, though.
Or you see a third? No, he's too far away now. He's just trying to chip him out with Garuda here.
Got all of his meter, though. That's a really big win. And then 2P to answer. A perfect from Ronan Healy. 2 Pop Busters is all it takes, bro. It could happen to you.
It can happen to you. And that's a quick 2-0 from Ronan. Initial B's got to make some adjustments here.
For the 2D, no punish, actually.
All right, I like that. Using heavy stun edge to throw off the flick timing. Oh no, flip kicks right into it.
Like he's starting to weave in a lot of hammer stops in these really awkward situations. Good FD. He's getting you super to try and close the gap.
Oh, tries to go for the 6B, unfortunately does not connect. It's such a very strange situation there. Initial B not ready for that counter hit at all. I don't blame him. Double Garuda into 6H. Patience here from Ronan.
Yeah,
there's the Pop Buster.
The fast RC. What I would like to see from Ronan here is now that he's been doing Garuda and Initial B has shown that he knows how to FD it correctly, I want to see him mix in 6K.
Or even just Pop Buster.
Yeah, I was going to say, what could go wrong, right? Gets the flick, closes the distance.
Initial B is still just trying to play this same game of long-range pokes and fireballs. It's not working out in his favor.
No punish there. Able to jump over, tries to go for the JD. Big trade.
Yeah, with the 5H there. Runs right into the far slash. Oh, there's another execution error, but that's all right because Initial B was jumping out of it anyway.
PRC's forward, goes for the close slash. 2H into nothing. A lot of unpunished things here from Initial B.
OTG Garuda, he's barely got any meter.
6P, Ronan, if he sees something, he could potentially go for the gold burst here. Run up throw. Initial B is going to try and make his mark here.
Another run up throw. We can see heavy stun edge. Yep, goes for the close slash heavy stun edge. 5K, throw again. He's just chipping away at him. And see, that is a bit of the danger. That's what I was talking about. I talked about when Kenshin likes to do that run-up OTG close slash into heavy stun edge. Some characters can get around that. Potemkin is one of them, and we just saw it cost him the entire match there.
Yeah, that he did the not enough damage, the wake-up back Mega Fist. I love to see it. Shout out to Eddie. I'll always say it. Eddie's the first and the best, you know. I mean, at least with that. Yeah.
That's a situation where you have to be aware that Potemkin can do that, and you have to know that it's more in your favor to just throw out heavy stun edge while they're down and let them wake up into it.
Say absolutely agreed. I mean, this is one of the rare matchups where you do have to just respect him when it comes to stuff like that. But like I've said, guys, while we have a little bit of time in the middle, thank you so much for joining us here at Gamers on the Edge, dude. The 25-hour marathon. We got a long road ahead, Jobber.
We have just started.
Dude, it's like we're like 6 hours in and we've just started.
I know. 25 hours is a long time.
Oh,
thank God sweating. I live like right down the street, so I can just go home and sleep for a little while.
Bro, I live in Brandon. I'm not that lucky.
No, not for you. There's plenty of chairs here, though. You can just go get yourself bodied on one of them.
Curly, it's good to see you. I really hope you're doing well.
Yeah, good morning.
But to everyone, while we have the time, again, GoTE 4TheKids.com. You guys can donate there. If you donate $5 or more, you guys can enter in to win, dude, a Technosport gaming chair here. The more money that you donate, the more you can get into the more entries you will get. That and we have some stuff that we're going to have to do if a certain amount of donations are hit. So
keep that secret. Don't tell
anyone. Hey, listen, I'm just saying you might make me suffer if something happens here.
If you don't like our commentary and you hate us, then please donate $20 to make us suffer. Ooh, who wants to help with seeding stride?
Curly, I would always love to help.
Now here we go. We're going to see Kenshin up. Again, repping Kai versus a Ramlethal player. I'm not aware of who this is. Let's see.
So that's going to be Devnod. And this is in top 8 here. So Kenshin worked his way all the way to top 8. Great 6B anti-air.
So this is our first match of top 8. Winner's side. Now, Ram is an absolute monster this match. So being able to cancel her Rekkas into special moves. Doesn't go for it that time. Blocks the burst right away.
Oh, and Vapor Thrust is immediately answered. Big follow-ups here. 2K into the throw, gets the kill off of that. Dude, what a dominating first round.
Yeah, an incredibly powerful option there. Oh, whiffs the heavy slash there. But that's all right, he bursts, wants to keep the momentum and the corner. Patience there for Kenshin landing and doing nothing. But he's going to get pushed all the way into the corner, and this will be a wall break.
Oh, it just has to break with the 2H.
Yeah, almost drops it there.
Okay, so backdashing, great answer there, and goes for the Rekka's, trying to use that new buff.
And there we go, another wall break with these swords. If you get hit by Ram anywhere close to the corner, the wall is absolutely breaking. But here we go. Kenshin starting to, YRCs to get him off.
Yeah, YRC is such a powerful tool in these situations, and then gets the throw.
Yeah, stopping at the very first Rekka, immediately dashing forward and throwing after showing that he's doing every single part of the Rekka series earlier. Smart stuff there. The round start 2S and a counter hit 2S will combo into Fondue Arc.
Pushing to the corner, 6H. 6H hitting is so huge. Tries to go for the burst bait. Looking for that reset. Another counter hit here.
And there it is, Patience too to wait again for the burst. That looks like a little bit of a drop. But there we go, great 6P, pushing all the way into the corner.
Got the throw, and that's enough to kill Kenshin. Back on his feet, looking very dominant in this next game. But first, maybe we just needed the first game to get his sea legs here. I mean, Ramethal is a matchup that is incredibly volatile. If you forget, you can just get pushed to the corner in one touch.
Yeah, and she really doesn't have many bad matchups at all in this game, if any. And there we go, scary burst there from Kenshin. You generally don't want to burst against Ram in the corner. But, oh, the super, best super in the game, breaks the wall here.
Dashes up, going for the close slash, tried to bait something. Kenshin's going to end up at an advantage here.
Yeah, Kenshin trying to bait out anything there. I mean, Ram's sitting on so much meter and burst in the corner. Wouldn't be surprised if she woke up super, woke up burst. It was a smart attempt from Kenshin, but unfortunately didn't really work out for him there.
And this is one of the biggest things is devs abusing the changes to Rekka so well without overdoing it. A lot of people see a buff, want to use it too much. Ram's strength is not in the Rekka. The Rekka is an amazing tool, but it is not your moneymaker. He's doing a great job of weaving it in just enough and using it to make it a threat. But still, that mid-range like poking game, the mid-dispensary is your strength for sure.
And that landing and PRCing and immediately throwing the startup of Ram's Far Slash there, good stuff from Kenshin, putting a point on the board here.
The 1-to-1. Round start. He's going to go look for the fireball. Able to dash backwards. Stun Dipper connects.
Jumping frames.
Far slash from that distance. Just able to swing it.
Yeah, and when you're talking about characters who are good at mid-range, these are both characters that kind of want to play at the same range, but Ram has just a little bit more reach, so she has slightly more advantage here.
Okay, got him again. He's in the heavy fireball. Tries to go for the throw. Whiffs twice. Kenshin still holding onto his burst, though.
And this is going to be a wall break.
Okay, next touch. I think you maybe expect a burst here from Kenshin. Goes for PRC forward.
Yeah, just trying to see what he's going to do. I like when players do that, and there's the 2S OTG to take the round. I like that. I like the option of just BRCing to see what they're going to do. Give yourself some time. Activate the Sharingan.
Of course. Try to go for the dash up 6P. Was able to jump over. Dev got the, dude, 2H and blocks the burst.
Doesn't go for the super there. Wants to hold on to the meter, possibly for a mix. And there we go. 2K out of the final hit of the Rekka series.
Okay, gets knocked down, goes in the heavy fireball, blocks the YRC, huge damage coming.
Yeah, this is going to lead all the way into a wall break.
Burst still available here for Dev.
This is either player's game right now.
I'd say slight advantage Dev here, even with the positive bonus in favor of Kenshin. He's got him cornered now, but the stun dipper.
And tries to go for the bait, but that's okay. Lands and throws. Kenshin up 2-1.
Yeah, really, really hard attempt at the burst bait there, which I agree with. I mean, at that point, it's burst or not. I mean, it's just a coin flip.
Here we go, round start. Both players backing up, giving each other a little bit of respect. Oh, trying to flip in there with Ram, but gets the throw. OTG just wants to push further to the corner.
Yeah, Dev doing a good job so far, trying to dominate. For the 2H, Eclat afterwards into 6P straight away. Kenshin is being so aggressive in trying to stop these buttons when he's in that range.
Yeah, and that fondue arc to just immediately put himself all the way into that corner position.
6P straight into the Rekka, gets the knockdown. Dev into the corner. Not enough to break the wall though.
Looks like he might have been going for super. He didn't get it out, but there we go. Sword Explosion's going to break the wall.
Missed opportunity there. If Dev goes for laser super, he's able to break the wall and get the kill, but still is able to close it out. Dangerous stuff there. Knowing when to recall your swords to get the wall break with the super is a really crucial part of playing these corner games, Ram.
For sure, and Dev's starting to make some very strong adjustments here. Pretty much took that round decisively. Playing a lot more with these lower pokes. DPing through the sword, but you can't do that. Ram will punish you.
Yeah, but this combo is pushing him farther and farther away from his sword here. Dev throws one.
But it's coming back right here. Man, those things come back too fast.
It's really fast, bro. Misses opportunity to get the kill, though. Doesn't break the wall. Kenshin, all of a sudden, really in this.
PRC forward, 5K.
Okay, into the heavy fireball with this meaty pressure. One hit, 2H. Dude, staggering everything so well, but Dev is holding up. The defense holds.
And
Dev
no burst either.
Dev did so amazing to play. The defense was perfect there.
Absolutely, and we're going to our final game too. Kenshin dying with his burst. That's something you hate to see, but there wasn't really a good opportunity to burst.
Yes, I mean, sometimes it's better, if you're in a situation where you're going to die anyways, it's better to burst poorly than to not even get the opportunity, right? Force your opponent to show you they're going to make the right play.
I agree. But here we go. Dev just pushing Kenshin all the way into the corner. There's the burst to get out of here. But he gets knocked right back into the corner again, and this is going to be... No, it doesn't go for the super. Now, you can cancel Ram's Rekkas into super now, which is very disgusting. I don't know who thought that was okay, but you can do it now.
He backdashed the YRC, doesn't get a punish, so PRC afterwards. Kenshin continuing to apply the pressure on, but Dev holding up, I'm really not scared in the slightest, man. It gets the jumping slash.
Yeah, her jumping button's so powerful. Kai cannot really contest them.
Dev is down to potentially what could be the final round here. Kenshin trying to answer back. The stun dipper hits. Here comes the heavy fireball.
Just goes for the running close slash once those frames.
I was looking for 6P. Gets stun dipper. Able to connect from that distance now off the buff.
Oh, whiffs the 2D. Gets punished for it, but is able to still hold the corner. Here we go. This is a wall break.
Dude, every hit has been stun dipper. Kenshin is blessing the feat right now. Again!
But isn't able to get the second hit of it. Almost pays dearly, but Dev drops the combo.
Tracing there. Tries to go for heavy fireball, stealing the turn. Nice swing on the way down. Dev, he looked for the stun dipper again.
And there's the whiff. All right, gets the second hit that time.
It's like actually oops all stun dipper.
Yep, and here we go. Final game, final round. Look, Dev, all you got to do is hold down back to block stun dipper.
Dude, okay. Dev doing a great job in the opening of this round. Already pushed to the corner. Doesn't break the wall, though. Off the drop, the burst is baited!
You can't burst in the corner against Ram. It's a death sentence.
Dashes backwards. Kenshin on his feet. No burst. No, not a lot of meter. Not a lot of options here. Another hit from Dev. He is enough to kill. Dev is going to take it over Kenshin, man.
Great stuff there. Kevin's still in the down on the other side.
That was my first time watching Dev play, and I'm shocked that I have not seen that before.
Yeah, absolutely great Ramlethal play there. Really knowing how to put on the pressure, doing some interesting things you don't see. Like you said, now that we have these buffs with Ram, a lot of Rams will just cancel their Rekkas, but he knows that I guess people are looking for that. So he's really just kind of finishing the Rekka series.
Yeah, I mean, and you can really you can blow people back if you're able to finish the Rekka series in certain situations. If you go for that third hit of Rekka and it's blocked, you could usually end yourself in a decent place as long as it's like spaced well and you kind of know I guess your layout of options afterwards, right?
Yeah, Ram definitely getting to that, up in that probably argument for top 3.
I personally think that Ram is the best character in the game right now. I think that she just doesn't have any tough matchups.
Nago.
See, they're the top two. They're the top two guaranteed. I would say I wouldn't argue with you if you put either of them top 1.
Yeah, either them, and then I'd say probably Soul is down to probably 3rd. I'd say Soul is a solid 3rd, maybe 2nd.
Soul, Leo are both really strong still.
Yeah.
I mean,
but,
that's just, I feel like that's the defined top 2 for sure. And speaking of Souls,
get your bongos out, boys. We have 2 of the most frequent Soul players in the Pinellas area, Val and Green Duck. Green Duck, I'll be biased. I've known him for half my life, close friend of mine, absolutely mental Soul player. He was a Soul player who was not afraid to consistently use Dragon install effectively in Exerd.
Yeah,
this man would just throw it out there.
I feel like one of the most legendary GoTE clips is of him going Dragon install full screen and instantly vortexing. Like one of the most legendary clips. Shoutouts to Frozen Dolphin. Oh my god, dude.
And we're going to get on stream here this Soul mirror match. And these are two Souls who play very differently. Bao is a much more, I want to say, calculating.
Controlled burn for sure.
Yes, more controlled. But Green Duck is not afraid to let it rip.
Yeah, I would say it's definitely controlled burn versus wildfire. Yes. Absolutely.
And we're about to see this. And Green Duck in the green.
Of course.
And Bao in the red.
Dude.
We got Christmas colors up in here.
Oh,
and they're
going
to let this intro rock. We don't need two Soul intros. Come on.
Okay, so we'll have to see how we go on these knockdowns here. One of the two statement things that are going to be most important is usage of 5K and usage of far slot. So we'll have to see who's able to abuse these tools a little better.
There we go. 5K straight into the dust combo here.
Nice to see that. He's Joe Mama. Nice to see Joe doing a good job of already adjusting his combos here, not trying to use the 6P stuff anymore. Doesn't want to go for the wall bounce. Plenty of meter here.
Oh man, and Green Duck playing a lot more patient than he normally does. He's doing a lot of FD breaking and it's just not working out for him. And a perfect right off the start from Joe. It could be nerves here. It's been a while.
I like the attempt at the Vortex there. The Green Duck looking a little more like himself there with the Vortex from full screen. And that is one of the strengths. I hope that it doesn't seem like we're critiquing Green Duck. One of his greatest strengths is that he has the factor of it's hard, it's a learned skill. You can't teach someone to be as brave as he is.
No,
you have to be born with it.
Yeah, he is not afraid to just do it.
Dude, but Joe seems to have all the answers here. He's able to break the wall again.
And we might be looking at a double perfect here.
Joe Mama.
Joe Mama with the double perfect. Green Duck needs to turn it up a little bit now, being a way more conservative than you normally see.
I agree. Green Duck is a player that generally is dictating the pace on big reads. In neutral, on wake up, on your wake up. This is more like what we've seen from him. Able to go back, got him with the far slash, and able to get his burst out. So a great start here from Green Duck.
And also not seeing him just let the DPs rip. That is something that he loves to do, is just let DPs rip if you're not like making your block strings very tight. But here we go. We're starting to see some more life from Green Duck here.
Good punch with the 5K. Tries to go for the dash up throw. Joe Mama able to convert afterwards. Dashes across. Back to the corner. Beats the throw.
Gonna use the RC to side swap. And we're gonna get a wall break here. Clean hit DP.
Standing heavy. That's gonna be positive bonus here for Green Duck.
6H. Tries to go for a run-up throw, but great backdash there from Green Duck.
Dude, twice in a row is able to bait himself out, put himself in great situations, and like you said, the 6S beating out the fireball with the 6P. Joe already has the answer.
And I want to see some IADs here with the gun flames. He doesn't have any meter to cancel it.
Far slash canceled twice, and then backs off.
There we go, blocking, but getting hit by the Bandit Bringer there. Wake up DP, you love to see it.
Gotta go for Vap here. Into Vortex straight away, gets the burst out of Joe.
He was trying to bait out the burst too, but he screwed it up just a little bit there, unfortunate.
There's the Incinerator Dash you were talking about. Great call from Green Duck.
Oh, and he whips the close slash, but is still able to pick up with the 5K. All right.
Pushing him to the wall. Far slash is answered by 6P. Joe able to restabilize here. Plenty of meter. Might see a Vortex here soon, but no, he gets him off the gun flame.
There's the burst from Green Duck. He wants this round. He's feeling it.
And that is a Green Duck interaction. That is what we need to see more. He goes for the dash up, straight into Bandit Bringer, cancels immediately, and that is a round-winning decision from Green Duck.
Absolutely. And I like that too, the shimmy on the wake up, waiting for the DP.
Oh yeah.
I think what we were seeing in the earlier rounds was Green Duck was putting a lot of respect on the fact that Joe has a DP. And now that he's starting to,
He's
not
I have one
care
too.
so much.
Wait, I have one too.
He's getting more aggressive. He's feeling out the match a little bit more.
6S great from Joe. He's able to get the burst out of Green Duck here. Gunflames back and forth. Off the instant air dash. Joe gets advantage. And yeah, Bandit Bringer for the knockdown.
Oh, there's the 6S all the way into the corner.
2H no follow-up, though. Another big counter hit. Joe's able to break the wall here. There's no way this kills, right?
Yeah, welcome to Sajam's Will It Kill. Of course they killed.
Bro, come on.
If Soul supers you in the corner,
yeah, you're right.
Odds are you're dead. Doesn't
fault.
matter how much health you have.
Far slash, no follow-up. Tries to go for the dash up 6P. Green Duck is starting to try and read these 6S's from Joe.
Oh, there's the burst. Wants to burst to keep Green Duck in the corner. That big jump in slash there. Run up throw.
Oh, try to delay himself a little bit and then go for the far slash. 2S from Joe. Working out very well, but doesn't get a conversion afterwards.
Yeah, I was about to mention that Joe is doing such a good job with that 2S. You're absolutely right. Oh, wow. Green Duck, smart to try and backdash the Bandit Revolve. I mean, sorry, the Fafnir, but the PRC from Joe.
Jump H, didn't get a follow-up. Gotta look for something here. Green Duck needs a hit of some kind.
I mean, one hit will do it. He's got the meter. This should be it.
PRC has
Again,
another RC.
Picks up with the... Woo! Sheesh!
The double fast RC from Green Duck. What an amazing conversion here. Again, dude, the top 8 quality play. And this is a really important round here. You do not want to be down 2-1. Landmark decisions back and forth here. Punisher the 2S, but it's too far. Joe knows need 5Ks.
Yeah, bursts right away. Oh, there it is. The 6P from Joe to get the 6S. And we're already on the other side of the screen here.
Yeah, carrying so far with the Fafnir. Let's go for the 2K afterwards. The clash off the DP.
Tried so hard to DP to get out of there, and that's going to be it. Yep, there's the wall break. Doesn't even need a super to take it.
Success is enough to break the wall here, so 2-1 in favor of Joe.
Also, shout-outs to the Fatal Fury hat.
Fantastic.
Green Duck has.
Truly fantastic.
Man is also a Terry Bogard main. Makes sense when you think about Soul.
Okay, he's able to block the Gunflame, goes for the dash up. Okay, counter hit, gets the burst out of Joe.
Yeah, very early burst from Joe. Joe is feeling himself now. He's smelling blood in the water.
I mean, that's one of the most important things in this matchup here is as a Soul player, you know when you're going to die. So you know the burst points for sure.
You know that you get touched and it's over. Oh, tries to go for the JD.
6S Gunflame steals the turn with the Fafnir. I like Joe trying to poke out and then 6P. Okay, Joe fighting his way out of this corner, back to mid-screen.
Both players just tossing out these Fafnirs. Oh, there it is, counter hit 5H, but isn't able to pick up. Oh, that's all right. Goes for super. This is dead.
Yeah, and I like that. And that's another one of those things where it's good to get into your muscle memory. Fast RC into super, there's an unburstable route. Smart from Green Duck.
Yeah, and great awareness to Green Duck to know that he just got enough meter for that.
Flame connecting on the counter hit. Joe a little sloppy there in neutral. Can't get hit in these random situations. Bandit Bringer for the knockdown, but doesn't get anything afterwards. And the jump over the fireball. Green Duck might be able to tie this setup here.
Another. Green Duck is so good at the way he staggers these frame traps. That is 2 times in a row that he is hit with that counter hit 5H, and that is just the absolute destruction button.
But Joe is absolutely in this. Just a couple touches away, goes for the burst there, gets it from Green Duck and jumping P. We're going to go to game 5 here.
That is an Exert special right there. Soul just jump up, mash P.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes just going straight in for that fast air-to-air is all you really need. So again, game 5 here in this, dude, the hectic Soul Mirror, we'll call it.
We're about to find out who the king of gorillas is here.
Good whiff punish on Bandit Bringer. Joe's still looking for the plus frames here. Gets the throw.
Go DP. Goes for the S option too. Make it a little bit faster.
He has followed up Bandit Revolver almost every time here, and Green Duck is just getting clipped by it.
Yeah, that's an adjustment he really needs to make. There's the whiff punish on the 6H. It's not a good position for Green Duck to be in. You had to PRC there. The air Bandit Bringer is punishable now on block.
The block on the just block. Misses his whiff punish opportunity. Got to go for the Fafnir. BRC forward. Nice backdash.
That was a scary backdash too.
I'll throw into nothing. Yeah.
Oh, the delay on the second hit. Very much a new strong tool for Soul. Able to just go, nope, last second, I'm going to press it.
Able to get the punish though. Finally, Green Duck is able to block both hits and get the punish on Joe.
Oh, gets the 6B into the corner. Yeah, not allowing him to jump out here, and there's the DP.
Okay. Tries to go for a Vortex here. Okay, Green Duck, yeah, nice DP.
Oh, PRC probably was going for a DP afterwards. And
Punish.
that is a terrible whiff there from Joe. This is a scary place to be, but the anti-air 5K pushing himself out of the corner. Here we go. PRC is not able to pick up the combo.
Yeah, not getting too much afterwards here. Takes the farthest run. Okay, what a punish. Not to kill.
This is such a scary situation. The next hit could decide it.
Burst for both players here. PRC dashes backwards.
Oh, another.
PRC forward, he dashes up and gets the throw. Wake up, Gold Burst.
No,
Joe.
Gold Burst Joe sitting on a full meter. No, he's going for the Dragon install. Gold Burst from Green Duck.
Plenty of meter here. Green Duck.
Chip is a factor. He needs to be careful.
Trying to take this to the final round. Delays.
No!
Joe with the far slash. He's able to lock it down. Dude, what an answer.
I was just begging for him to do faster. Chip is an answer there. Joe takes it. He's on the skin of his teeth. Look, you can tell, too. You can tell. He's got the same look as you.
My biggest thing with Soul players is I am, when I say the things I say about Souls, I say it with envy. I wish that I could play like my, dude, they just play with their heart. To put it lightly.
Their hearts are blazing.
Holy moly.
Their
That's so sick.
Are blazing.
Wow, dude. That's tough. That hurts up here. Oh. Okay.
I think that was still winner's side,
I do believe that was winner's side, yeah.
So they're still in it. Green Duck is still in it on loser's side. Can bring it back.
This is a matchup coming up that Ronan lost round 1 and came for a little bit of coaching on the matchup. I'll see if he can apply the things that I've told him here. It is going to be Potemkin versus Zotto.
Round 1 today?
Round 1, he lost to a Zotto today.
So this is the run back. This is his chance to...
The character matchup run back, I believe, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, this is a matchup that that was loser side. Thank you.
So unfortunate. Green Duck gone. Sent to the Shadow Realm, Tampa, Florida. But here we go. Ronan versus House of Bacon.
Yeah, I mean, Ronan has a lot of opportunities in this matchup. Had a lot of questions about certain stuff. He sat down with me and the homie Vinny G. We were talking about things a little bit here, trying to get things sorted for him on what he needed to do to be able to be successful in this matchup. And I think he has all the tools here. It's going to be about, can House of Bacon have his answers?
You can see, look at Ronan's eyes right now. He's focused.
He always makes the same face. It's the same. It's the same face.
That's the murder face. Ronan, oh wait, that's gonna be his face at his child's birth.
Yeah, I was gonna say just marriage, as all of his graduation pictures, it's the same face. Dude, okay, so here we go. Zotto versus Potemkin, I will say, is Zotto favored for sure. But if the Zotto doesn't know the intricacies of the matchup and the Potemkin does, it goes so heavily in Potemkin's favor.
Well, we saw that earlier with Fredo versus Shin Zephyr. Definitely, Potemkin can run over Zotto using Slide Head and Hammerfall to just completely blow up Eddie. So we'll see how this goes.
Really, it comes down to, like you said, the key is, does the Zotto know where Potemkin is allowed to just mash Slide Head? Because Potemkin in this matchup can just mash Slide Head in a lot of situations. So we'll see early on. Tries to go for the 2P. Slide Head straight away.
Absolutely, and just mega fisting right over Pierce from Eddie.
Okay, starting to look for the flick early on. Goes for a Mega Fist. Out of that, yeah, it looks like he was potentially going for the back Mega Fist there. It did not work out, and that is the amount of damage you take. Do not make mistakes against Zotto.
Yeah, the amount of damage that Zotto does is absolutely incredible. But I believe he fully earns that damage.
Yeah, absolutely agree. He's going to go for the burst there. Straight into the super PRC immediately from Ronan.
Yeah, it just has Frog right on top of him. And I like that recall, unsummon.
Gerda gets a 2D. Yeah, swings in the Pop Buster early. I like him threatening it, though.
Round round start. Yeah, one thing with player knowledge, the air throw straight into Garuda.
Dude. Okay, it will deal a lot of pressure with the drill. The overhead, again,
Yep,
the way
overhead.
Ronan is getting hit consistently by the overhead. He has to be more careful about when if you see Frog coming, you have to know it's overhead. YRC breaks Eddie, so smart.
Here we go, pushed into the corner again. This is where Ronan's home has been for this game. Interesting option there. Jump. Maybe he allowed himself to get hit so he wouldn't have to hold the pressure. If you think about that, it's not a kind of a bad decision to make.
That's an insanely high-level play, though, if that is the case.
He probably just got hit, let's be honest.
I was going to say, Invite Hell also gets the open up there. That's going to be the first game in favor of House of Bacon, and looking like he's really dialed up in the matchup. No surprises here from him so far.
Yeah, Ronan's definitely going to have to push a little bit harder. Round start 6P, straight into Frog. We're getting set up, sandwich, and there's a command grab of his own.
I want to see more wake-up back Mega Fist here from Ronan. He's doing a good job of knowing when he's able to jump out and things like that, but in these pressure gaps like that, he did far slash and then dashed forward. During that dash, you might as well steal the space.
Yeah, and here we go. Ronan able to steal his turn back here.
Too far.
Oh, just gets clipped by it, and now he's got to hold that burst to push Zotto back into the corner. And there's the buster.
Well, for Garuda, it actually, okay, just like that, he's able to be burst safe.
Yeah, he was able to take the burst too, so that is very important.
5D every time.
Yeah, he's gotten hit consecutively by every single one of those fast charge 5Ds. Oh, but it's not able to kill, but there it is.
And that has been the difference from House of Bacon. House of Bacon is not changing it up yet because he doesn't have to. You don't have to show him your hand yet.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
No, of course, listen. Yeah, from bad spacing, that is punishable, so good on Ronan to go for that pop buster, but not from there.
And there was the back Mega Fist. You saw it killed Eddie, and it was able to allow him to press forward and take half of House of Bacon's life. Those are the kind of adjustments we need to see. See, he's starting to do it a little bit more now, but unfortunately whiffed and got wall broken with the super for his troubles there.
Yeah, so it's going to be a positive bonus here. Ronan potentially wake up for super. Not going to, though. He's going to hold on.
Yeah, has to block that frog in the air.
I really want to see more 6K from him. House of Bacon's giving him the opportunities to go for it. And the 6P answers.
House of Bacon loves to just jump in the air and throw out sword to prevent Potemkin's approach.
Wakes up with a normal throw, and House of Bacon on the jump back. It is 2-0 now.
Yep, there we go. And Ronan, yeah, I said it before, he's got to make some adjustments. Those back Mega Fist is a good adjustment to make, but he's got to put them in the right spots. There's a Mega Fist forward, blocks the burst.
Nice.
Here we go, Buster, break that man's back.
Perfectly played there from Ronan. Gets the counter hit. Can follow up here with the pop buster. No, goes for 2D instead.
Yeah, remember, he doesn't have those Karas down. But there's another pop buster, the Potemkin Classic, the chef's kiss.
Hey, putting around on the board here. Ronan hopefully he's not out of gas here. Goes for the Mega Fist straight away. Nice punish from House of Bacon.
Yeah, I think these Mega Fist adjustments are really working out for Ronan here. And got a trophy for his extraordinary defense.
6H afterwards. He said, I don't need pop buster for damage. Look for the heat knuckle straight away.
Oh, here we go.
I think it's a great call.
Aegis.
I think it's a
will
great
stop
call.
Eddie.
Buys him a lot of space, but that's okay. Jump P, answered straight away with 5P. House of Bacon, what an anti-air.
Throws out another one, got just enough meter. Oh, drops him into it. Here comes the sword.
A nice attempt, but the burst is blocked. No punish, though.
Not quite a wall break, but he's got to be careful. Yep, there's the command throw. I don't think that should be enough to kill. Oh, but gets him with the far S. Now, I'm curious. Can you flick the sword back? I don't think I've seen
I think you can, but it's not worth trying, I think. The timing is too scary, and the reward for Zotto for hitting you with it is too great.
I can see that.
So 2D, yeah, that's an easy punish. Garuda, no, you have to go 6K there, but that's okay. Heat Knuckle, no, he misses his Heat Knuckle. 2 huge opportunities past Ronan.
2H. Oh, not able to get 2H into a second one in Heat Knuckle, unfortunately. Tries to sit on him. There's the RC, fully charged dust.
Finally able to get the dust in is Ronan. And those are the situations that I'm talking about when I say that Ronan is missing some of the gimmicks. He plays so safe and so solid in these situations. Situations like that where you get those trades, if Ronan buffers Pot Buster, it just kind of checks to see if House of Bacon is awake. Like you can really, really off of those trades almost always look for it.
But yeah, like we keep talking about it all the time. Ronan is just such a strong, fundamental player. You're not seeing a lot of fancy stuff from him, but things are just working out. And he's finally able to take a game there. There we go, finally blocking that overhead.
So we'll see what House of Bacon has for the adjustment here. Goes for the frog.
Oh, this might be death here. The wall break?
Not quite enough to kill.
Just surviving on 1 pixel of health here.
Round start HPB. You can't fault him for trying. Gets a gold burst out of him. That's actually a huge win for Ronan to get the burst.
Yeah. I mean, it is a win to get the burst, but immediately, too, just chipped out right at the end. And House of Bacon is on set point now.
Missed opportunity on damage
as long as he is able to stay alive long enough, he will get the burst back.
Starting to backdash here. Ronan throwing out a lot of different options here to be able to get out of these pressure strings. Are great with the jump-ins.
Garuda again, PRC, another Garuda. Look at the chip damage on this. House of Bacon not FDing these at all, and his risk is very high. It's all the way in the red, about to be full.
That's going to be a whiff punish.
Yeah, using sword to whiff punish and immediately get Eddie on top of Ronan.
So the slide head, tries to go for the jump in. The air trades usually in his favor, but House of Bacon finds a command throw.
Yeah, and gets Eddie back too. Now remember the command throw. There we go from Ronan, the 5H.
Gross from so far with the Ric Flair chop. Trying to even this up. Misses opportunity for a heat knuckle there, but that's okay. Missing out on some damage is not too bad.
And one thing to keep in mind watching Zotto is those command grabs do refill your Eddie gauge. So that's what you're seeing. You're seeing a lot of House of Bacon when he doesn't have Eddie down anymore and Eddie's dead. He tries to run. Oh my God! Take him up to heaven.
Able to find him out of the attempt to dash out.
Take him to heaven and back down to hell.
A pixel of life left. Anything will do it. He wakes up with a gold burst. No punish. Ronan goes for the sword. Ronan has burst of his own. 2D answered. He's going to burst out of pressure. Has to find something. Needs to make him block anything here.
Just throwing out these 6Ps. There's the far slash into Pierce Frog.
Oh, but forced to block. He tried to go for the Mega Fist. So much damage now. There's almost a meter. He has the meter now. Is that enough to kill?
No, not quite. The super does not do quite a lot of damage. Potemkin highest guts in the game.
FD just to try and prevent the chip. He
and
goes for the command throw. House of Bacon.
Using Eddie on the other side to push Potemkin in range of the command throw. Great stuff for House of Bacon.
Oh my God, dude.
But that was definitely not.
The HPB was so smart, dude. So smart to go for that. And that's because, I mean, Zotto has a lot of, he can dash around on the ground, obviously, but like using that JD, that's like the new Zotto wave, is like going for the, getting your knockdown, setting up Eddie, and then trying to go for like JD to like try and dash over, like using the little pseudo air dash here and there. Just a great call from Ronan to go for it. And I see, no, this is the other winner's side match. So Vinny, obviously, a good player, games here, doing very well in Smash doubles at the moment. So he had a little bit of a delay here for himself.
Yep.
He's finally coming up to play. If you have never seen Vinny play, you're in for a treat. Vinny is a player that a lot of people might not know, but you're about to find out. This is, I will say, with certainty, the best Zotto in Florida, and is making a case for a while.
This is going to be
on the list in the U.S., man.
It's going to be a good test for him, too, against MFCR.
Yeah, MFCR, one of the strongest players here in Florida as well. Not even just, I mean, I'd say top 2 Leos here in Florida in a very super stacked Leo region, obviously having players like Razzo, things like that.
Absolutely, but I mean, we're about to see how Vinny's doing. You know, he's been grinding, and I'm really excited to see. It makes me so happy that he's playing Guilty Gear. Because back when Exer, towards the end of Exer's life, a little bit of backstory for Vinny. He's always been a Smash player, but he would watch us Guilty Gear players play, and he's like, man, I want to get into this game. But he never really could. He was focused on Smash. And now with Strive, He's finally been able to jump into it, so I'm so happy to see it.
Then Vinny has found success in other games as well. He's a player that his first DBZ major ever was CEO 2019, 2018, I think. Casual top 32. He's just an incredibly strong player, but like you said, this is a serious test here. MFCR is, again, one of the strongest players in Florida and one of the strongest Leo players in the United States.
Absolutely.
I think, honestly, the biggest takeaway for me from MFCR that I've always been the most impressed in is that he's the Axel killer for Leos. He's the best Leo against Axel by a lot. I mean, obviously not the matchup on the screen, but like, damn, he's just so good at playing against like adverse matchups.
Yeah, Axel is definitely a very strong character against Leo. I don't know too much about now. With the current patch, Axel has suffered a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
Unfairly. Thanks, Daisuke.
We'll see, though.
I shield your game and you nerf my character. Okay.
It's time. Zotto coming up against MFCR.
He's rocking the default Zotto, too.
I respect that. Default might be the cool Zotto.
I agree. I like default Zotto. Absurdly strong. Yeah, it's true. Leo knows.
All right, so we'll find out very early on if Vinny knows how to deal with this Leo pressure. MFCR is going to press the advantage.
And already some great movement options there from Vinny.
Yep, able to backdash his way around. Missed a couple drunkards on the fireball, though. Needs to get his timing up a little bit. Tries to go for the 2S. Nice spacing from MFCR, and there's a huge counter hit. Tries to bait the burst very early, it looked like.
I respect the option.
Oh, they didn't cross up. Jumping K almost gets a full follow-up.
Yep, using that 5H. So much frame advantage there. It's such a great button now for Zotto.
Yeah, immediate invite hell, doesn't get anything afterwards. There's the opposed, uses his RC to break. Great reaction time from MFCR. Vinny is forced to burst off of that, but has corner advantage now.
And just the speed at which Vinny is moving around as Zotto is very impressive there. Grabs the very first run through. That's great knowledge.
MFCR tried to go for the 2D. Nice DP. Spacing is just perfect.
Oh, using that buff to dash through.
So dash through again. Vinny kind of suffering here on defense and is going to lose his life for it. MFCR first round.
Yeah, just getting caught in the blender at the end there. Not knowing really what to do. Trying to jump out, but constantly getting caught by the Berserker Slash.
Try to delay after the guard point. Just going to Pierce. The drills to follow up. 5D connects. And he gets the burst!
The burst, here we go. Run up, throws the DP.
Okay, continuing to pressure here. Goes into drills. And the unsummon uses the clap. It's so important. If you are using, if you're summoning Eddie and you summon with a clap, it makes the first action cost less Eddie gauge. So you can get more actions out of it. That's how he was able to do 2 drills and a frog there. That normally would cost 150 meter.
And that is something that has gotten buffed a lot, too, for Zotto within this latest patch. He's able to do it a lot more consistently. And you're seeing it a lot more in his pressure and combos. And here we go. Vinny just taking the first game. We didn't even get to mention anything going on in that match. It was just so quick.
Yeah, just pushed to the corner, and MFCR kind of gets... That is how matches can go for Zotto, right? Zotto's one of those characters where sometimes you get hit, and you just... You black out and you wake up and the round is over. It should be so difficult to deal with, but MFCR, obviously, like we've said, an incredibly tough customer here. Converting up to 5P, already presses Vinny to the corner.
Yeah, backdashing the throw there, throwing out a pose on his wake up.
JD looking good there. Good block on the invite hell. Vinny manages to survive till he gets his Eddie back, so now is able to apply some pressure here. MFCR did a great job to survive this far.
Here we go, sword into the corner.
Did he take the hit there?
He might have. Sometimes I wonder if players think about taking the hit to get just broken through the wall and not have to deal with holding that Zotto pressure in the corner.
He PRCs forward, which is a good option, but unfortunately the 6P was already waiting. Vinny tries to PRC forward again, and the DP is blocked.
Opposing the DP.
Oh, but Vinny kind of ignores the guard point there, and you take so much damage for it. There's a potentially round-ending situation now. MFCR.
See a run through? No, MCR backs up. There's the Drunkard Shade into Frog. Here we go.
He's gonna kill him
sword,
for this.
Not quite. Oh, tries to go for the mix-up with the wake-up BRC and the throw. Great stuff there from MFCR.
Yeah, wake up BRC, the perfect option to be able to get the look there. If he doesn't spend the meter, he doesn't have time to know that's going to work out. MFCR is playing the defense so well, and now starting to make his claim on the offense. He's going to break the wall so early.
Yeah, catches. Looks like he might have caught Vinny's jump frames there.
The fireball counter hit the 2S.
Incredibly dangerous here. Such an uphill battle from Vinny. He can't get touched once. And MCR has the meter. Tries to go for the throw. Gold burst.
2P to punish. Oppose. Stops the fireball. No, he goes for the frog, but the fireball was already on the way. MFCR, an amazing call to throw the second fireball.
Yeah, and he gets caught there because he went for the manual frog, the clap. So unfortunately, he wasn't able to recover in time.
Okay, went in the drills there, cancels, oppose to follow. Nice DP from MFCR. Brave DP from MFCR, knowing that oppose was there, was confident he was going to cancel.
Yeah, that wake-up throw, the run-through, too, from Vinny. Great, all right, here we go. Vinny has the MFCR sandwich. There's the RC. Tries to go for another burst bait, but MFCR is not biting.
Overhead connects, not able to burst there. A little too tight. MFCR going to probably hold on to it here. Don't be a hero.
And that tray with the 2S, there it is. JD, take a bite out of him.
Round start has been so important. MFCR has been consistently conceding the 99 seconds, but then getting rewarded immediately after with his fantastic footsies, man.
All trying to run forward for the command throw there.
Yeah, Poe's able to blow him up. 6P actually crosses him up, though. Still gets out of the corner.
I like that oppose on your wake up. He's like, go ahead, DP, do it. I dare you.
Good block air, YRC. MFCR goes for the DP. No punish, though.
Yeah, jumping out of it, and there's the frog. Here we go, picks up the OTG. Oh, the BRC to get him with the whiff punish.
Yeah, he was still in the recovery frames of that the standing dust. Vinny gonna take the damage there after the wall break. Positive bonus here from MFCR. How does he press the advantage, though?
Oh, anti-air 5E, the classic.
Vinny bursts immediately, but dashes into the fireball. Was trying to be a little too aggressive. MFCR sniffs it out.
Yeah, and using the fireball to kill Eddie, too. Great tool.
Yeah, Leo's fireball is definitely mostly an anti-zoning tool, which is so effective here against Zotto.
Yeah, Vinny G kind of backing off, creating a little bit of space. Vinny G definitely wants to play in that range at like 5H reaches until he can get you sandwiched with Eddie, and then he will just rush in. Go for the mix-up. Did he just wake up breaking the wall to get underneath that?
I think he did. That's what that looked like. Wake up breaking the law into BRC immediately. And doing wake up breaking the law guarantees you get a BRC there, which is awesome. That's so cool.
Galaxy brain.
MFCR pressed to the corner now. There's the oppose. Vinny mismanages his Eddie gauge, though. He actually doesn't have any for this combo.
Oh, and there's the wake up PP from MFCR. He loves to do it.
Yeah, getting pressured out. Nice block on the overhead.
Oh, jumping out, and there you go. The counter hit blocks the burst. This is Vinny's chance. Oh, oppose! And that's going to be a PRC.
And that was a terrifying situation from Vinny, because Vinny almost loses that round on one mismanagement of the Eddie gauge. He misses his opportunity to break the wall and potentially kill there. MFCR pushes him back to mid-screen. It was very close, but Vinny was still able to clutch up. MFCR has been so close. Every single round has been a coin flip at the end.
Both these players such high level. Vinny really showing his stuff here too, but MFCR is not letting him get away with it for free. He's making him put up a fight.
Yeah, standing S, able to get the counter hit, able to avoid the oppose. Mismanagement of the Eddie gauge again here from Vinny, but he gets the invite hell. Plenty of time to be able to get it back.
And there's the overhead again, MFCR getting clipped.
Good blocks, goes for the run through. Overhead straight afterwards, a little shimmy thrown in there.
Goes for the axe kick. Another one. Looking at the damage of this. Gets the overhead. Are we going to get super? Here we go. Not quite enough to kill, but very close. That super does a massive amounts of damage on wall break. Oh, great blocks there for me. Wow, what a tricky situation.
Yeah, back hitbox there on the far slash. Able to go in the pierce, trying to keep it a true block. He gets
the air throw. It's got to be... Yeah, there's the throw again!
Vinny G somehow finds 2 throws in a row. MFCR kind of on the ropes here.
Usually when you wake up with BRC, if they go for throw, you're able to react to it, so what a surprise.
Command throw there after he uses all of his Eddie gauges to make sure he gets himself cashed back in. Great DP.
Oh, the just block, putting him just in range, though, for MFCR to throw him. Kind of played outside of his favor.
Trying to go for the unstance 2S. Nice conversion off the 5P.
YRC straight into a pose, 2H.
He can kill him off of this. He can absolutely kill. No, unfortunately drops, doesn't get anything afterwards.
It didn't have quite enough meter either.
He burst.
Blocks the burst. This might be death, and it is.
Okay, another round to go. Are we going to see Vinny G moving forward, or is MFCR going to force this crucial Game 5? One round to the side of here. Goes straight into Pierce off the summon.
All right, he unsummons there. Doesn't want to overextend on his pressure. Understandable. But great defense here from MFCR as he gets clipped by a Frog trying to air dash out of the corner. There's the throw into Frog. We get the super with the wall break. Positive bonus and Oki. What's it going to be?
You can go drills immediately. No, goes into Pierce instead. Frog afterwards. Look at the unsummons. The edit gauge always full here. He forces the burst from MFCR.
There's the turbo air dash. PRC air dash from Zotto.
MFCR, nice hit on the guard point. Okay, huge opportunity here. Has plenty of meter. PRC's forward. Great air throw. He's continuing to apply such good pressure.
Whiffs the throw, and there it is. Vinny takes it.
A heartbreaker on the whiff throw from MFCR. He had the right read. Vinny had submission, was willing to stay on the ground there and commit. It's always painful to watch someone make the right decision just with the incorrect time.
What a game. Both players playing out of their minds there. Such good stuff. That was high level.
Yeah, really just amazing stuff to get to watch from both players. And I mean, I believe that was winner's side, so we're going to get to see more of the both of them.
Yeah, and yes, the crowd. That is something I've dearly missed, the crowd going wild.
Yeah, I mean, especially for the hometown heroes here, you will, for any amount of crowd noise, no amount of audio equipment can hold down the amount of crowd noise that we're going to have when anyone here from Tampa is doing well, especially once we get into Smash, once we get into Rivals. Oh, dude, the
FGC's back.
Yeah.
Great. It's great. And it's really going to be back once CEO hits. I'm so excited. Dude. That is the the torch-bearing moment, the resurrection. But we're going to get, here we go, Joe Mama versus Kenshin. So we're going to get the classic Guilty Gear matchup, Soul versus Kai. Red versus blue, Hope versus Free.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go into a little bit of a button check here just to get themselves signed up. So we'll get themselves figured out. I mean, I know that we have button check on the menu, but I am definitely I would like to button check in-game kind of guy, so I understand completely. I just want to like execute one DP to make sure that my brain is functioning. So this is I respect this a lot.
I completely
get
it.
Yeah, dude, come on.
While players are button checking, remember guys, GoTE.com, Gamers on the Edge. You go, you can donate to a great cause for the children, for children's hospitals here in Tampa, across the United States, and as you can see there, anytime you donate, you get put into a raffle for a Technisport gaming chair. Very nice chair. And there is no limit to the amount of entries you can have, so the more you donate, the more you get put in, and the higher chances to win. And it all goes to a great cause, but we're going to go ahead and jump into our match here now. Button check is over.
So your boy's considering just dropping 50 and trying to win one of these chairs, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I would really love one of these chairs, bro. Okay. Let's see it here at the round start. It's going to be Joe Mama again here versus GOTE's very own Kenshin Himura. Counter hit on the Founder's Mark actually forces the burst.
Now this, there's a little bit of backstory in this matchup too. This is a player matchup where Joe Mama does have a very difficult time against Kenshin. Just in terms of players playing against each other, they play pretty frequently. So we're going to see if he can muster up something inside of him to kind of kill his bracket demon. But right now, so far, it's all Kenshin. There's the PRC forward. 5K has such a long recovery.
What I want to see from Joe Mama from seeing that first round is I want to see him engage in the Fireball War less and commit to Viper. If Kenshin's gonna play this Fireball game with you, you might as well use your anti-Fireball tool and get aggressive with it.
And just stanky leg combo.
Dude, look at the damage.
5Ks.
Trying to go for the 5K anti-air. Fast RC is blocked, but Joe, again, is getting pressured out here.
And there we go. That's just his chance to take it back. The delayed. All right, Fafnir, RC wants to hold even more plus frames. DP, RC down, baits the burst, and there it is. First game for Kenshin.
Yeah, Kenshin was so ready to be able to get the burst bait there at the end. Damn, dude. Straight into the rematch.
Yeah, no time. Just immediately jumping right into it. Round start 2D. The one time that Joe decides, I'm going to try and contest that round start, he gets hit by a counter hit 2D.
Okay. 2S, no follow-up.
He's pushing his advantage. Gunflame to try and stop the slide in.
So be careful about how you space yourself out, though. Huge punch on Volcanic Viper.
Yeah, respecting Joe's wake up there and there. That's what we're talking about, the kind of things that Kenshin will do. He's not afraid to just DP in your face to keep his turn.
BRC forward, and he blocks. So smart from Joe.
Great pickup from Joe. Unfortunately, the JD didn't reach.
Oh, and an unfortunate missed opportunity there. He got far slash into 2P, which is a kind of a tough combo to hit, but didn't really get anything afterwards. Wasn't able to press his advantage.
Here we go, throw. We're going to see, yep, run forward, heavy stun edge. At the counter hit, close slash.
6P continuing to pressure. Nice, just block into a punish there.
Oh, this time going for the low with the empty jump in and the burst whiffing.
Yeah, and Kai having one of the strongest 5Ks in the entire game. So active, so meaty, being able to put him into a horrible position there afterwards. And Joe again straight back into it.
Yeah, 5K is so active and just such a great button too for Kai.
Kai might have the best 5K in the game. It's in the conversation.
Sure.
It's in the conversation.
I don't think there's anyone that beats it, except for maybe Soul.
Okay, gets his 2D, converts off of it as well. Heavy fireball. Oh, and doesn't choose to go for the combo, just wants to get for the reset. A little bit of mental damage there from Kenshin Himura, and the strike throw, boy, is it working out.
Tick throw, blocks the RC, so he bursts. I mean, not bursts, sorry. Roman cancels. And there's the pickup, and we're pushing all the way into the other corner. Oh, jumping right over the Gunflame. And remember, in this update, counter hit jump-ins have been buffed, so something like that, able to just get that counter hit JH, you can walk up and really do anything you want. It's so powerful now. It makes it a lot more risky to go for those kind of like fireball situations.
Good punish there with the 6H, knowing he's able to get it caught if it's spaced poorly, especially when you're in the corner.
Oh, tried to DP there. I saw that. Oh, the counter hit 6H.
Tries to go for the backdash. Dash up throw again.
And Kenshin's been consistently getting away with these free fondue arcs. No one's been punishing him for it at all.
Oh, try to go for the burst bait. Late burst there from Joe Mama. Tries to go for the air throw. He missed his opportunity. PRC forward. PRC in advance.
Yeah, and the DP is still safe since he was up so high.
5K nothing.
And cross up DP.
That's a mix-up. Yeah, pretty good. Oh, man. On the Kai, continuing to make waves. I mean, Kai, I think, is a character that was heavily underpowered early on. With patches and changes to the meta, I think Kai has found his place as a very healthy, viable mid-tier. I think he's in the best place he's been in the game so far.
I completely agree with you. Kai, at the start of the game, I felt like
he's
Kai
doo-doo
was
at the beginning.
Yeah, one of the worst characters.
He's really
in the
bad
game.
at the beginning.
Really bad, but I always believed that with just a few changes, he would be fine. And we're there now. Kai is a contender for, you know, upper mid, high tier.
There were players that were already doing well with him too. I mean, like Kizzy has obviously been doing incredible work with every character that they play. Players like Kaneki from Mexico has been an incredible Kai the whole time. Finally getting to get rewarded for the hard work with the buffs.
Yeah, that Kai Kings rise up.
Yeah, seriously. Looks like we are continuing on with the top 8. Those are gonna be MFCR back to bat, and dude. Another Zotto.
I know. We'll see how
I told you guys
handle this one.
This is a Zotto heavy bracket today. A lot of very talented Zotto players have come out to this tournament.
I'd love to see it.
I don't love to see it. I don't want to play against these guys.
I hate fighting Zotto, but he is probably one of the most fun characters to watch.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I wish I had the hands for it. These guys' execution is just out of this world compared to like it just is like I don't know, dude.
No, I have to play dumb characters that just, I press button and then damage happens.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't play, I'm not big brain enough for characters
me hurt
like
you. It's definitely the thought process here.
I just played Gold Lewis and churned the butter. Right, here we go. MFCR versus House of Bacon here, and top 8 loser side.
Doing a good job with the fireball so far. See if House of Bacon can utilize Drunkard a little bit more. No. Look at the 6P.
Yeah, MFCR definitely throwing out these fireballs just to try and kill Eddie.
Yeah, I mean, from full screen like this, I mean, Zotto wants to be more of a mid-range fighter against Leo. Very clearly, as you can see here, this is the best answer Leo has to Eddie from full screen like that.
Yeah, and there's the Drunkard Shade. Empty jump in DP.
MFCR
here wilded.
He blocked the DP and chose to burst afterwards. Unfortunately, a little bit of a potentially panic option there from House of Bacon. He might go for the punish here. PRC.
And he got hit by the fireball, too. Oh, trying to go for the 2D, but jumping right into a pose.
And despite MFCR doing a great job of keeping Eddie controlled a lot of the time, the health bars are telling a very different story. House of Bacon's been cashing out pretty well, but this might be a difference maker here. MFCR can kill him potentially. No, it's just goes for the DP.
Not quite, but this next mix might do it. Yeah, FCR is just content to just throw out fireballs over and over.
Jumps away, able to escape.
Oh, the JD with the pickup too.
Has meter. But no!
Yep. You gotta be ready for that. It's not safe, so of course Leos are gonna be looking to wait for you to press something.
Okay, 6P gets the throw.
Oh, goes for the unstance run-up throw. There's the oppose.
Okay, oppose again. This time Drunkard afterwards. What a huge shot here from House of Bacon. Forces the burst from MFCR.
And there we gets him in the back with Frog. Oh, runs up, tries to go for the throw, but whiffs it. Unfortunately, House of Bacon not able to really confirm much off of that counter hit.
6P punish, trying to go for follow-ups here. I love the delay. The delay wins the round here from House of Bacon. That miniature, tiny, pixel stutter step was enough to scare MFCR into going into the crouch there.
Oh, immediately flying, gets hit by the 6P though.
He's using the drill to try and answer these fireballs as best he can.
Yeah, I mean, he's trying to maneuver Eddie through it, but these fireballs are just absolutely locking Eddie down.
Try to go with the 5P. Good punish from MFCR.
I'm liking this change, though. MFCR is playing this matchup completely differently now. You're seeing he's throwing these fireballs. Once Eddie's dead, that's when he decides to move in.
Oh, guard stance. Able to get the damage down. MFCR gets the kill off of it with the perfect. And that all was just one off of that one guard stance, being able to get the anti-air. House of Bacon overcommitting in the air a singular time.
Here we go, back at this situation where he's just throwing out these fireballs, and it's working out too. I like this idea of keep throwing them out, kill Eddie. Once Eddie's dead, get in there.
Yeah, as long as he's careful about the touches here. Goes for the cross-up. Yeah, gets the burst out of him, and now back to the zoning.
There we go. Eddie is down again, and this is his chance to put him into the blender.
RC's forward.
Oh, whiffs the throw. Oh, whiffs the throw again there, both players.
Yeah, 2 big counter hits to follow up. No real follow-ups from either of them, though. The opposed, yeah, it's a huge answer. MFCR forced to burst.
Yeah, he wants to maintain that corner position, and he could have died there, to be honest. All right, yeah, back in this neutral situation. I really love the way MFCR is playing this game in neutral.
Yeah, I mean, it's just coming down to the fireballs. House of Bacon either needs to do a better job of avoiding the fireballs or do a better job of counter poking out of the fireballs. Sometimes you see he'll go for Drunkard and then he will go for the Frog straight afterwards, and which is a great option, but if you're going to go for that, if you lose Eddie, you know what happens next.
Oh, grabs the run through. There we go. A little bit of life there from House of Bacon. Another. House of Bacon is whiffing these command throws a little too often here.
Pushing in the corner, goes for the drill. YRC straight away. MFCR gets a clean hit.
Yep, and one important thing to mention is that YRC does kill Eddie, so it is such an incredibly powerful tool in the Zotto matchup, no matter who you are. And this is not going to combo, but it will give him some frame advantage here.
Try to go for the run-up throw afterwards. MFCR for the overhead, nice block. Goes for the cross-up again.
Tries to go for the overhead, gets caught on the run through. Frog to lock him down. Oppose.
Dude, and Oppose was just perfect if he was expecting the match from MFCR. MFCR, unfortunately, was trying to get a little more aggressive.
Look how, just the animation, how insane it looks when the snakes of Oppose are going with 5H coming through them.
Overhead connects, MFCR forced to burst.
Trying to throw out some 5Hs to stuff his approach, but MFCR is not really going to approach unless Eddie is gone.
Staying with the fireballs there. Drunkard almost gets him across. Very close to being close enough.
There it is. This is his opportunity. The sword, keep him on him. But that seemed like that was not supposed to happen.
Yeah, really unfortunate that the drills went in that direction. Didn't get anything afterwards.
Another oppose. Oh, just gets caught by the Berserker Slash into a full combo here. Oh, almost baits the burst, but he gets gold burst here. Gonna immediately.
Oh, the DP immediately answers YRC, and then another DP. MFCR, with the amount of life he has left over and the Eddie gauge being empty, that's an almost no consequence DP from MFCR. Great call.
Absolutely.
He just does such a great job of weighing the risk reward, man.
And he's also not afraid to take big risks, which we've noticed. All right, lock down a little bit here. Tries to just jump back. Doesn't want to hold any of this pressure. Uh-oh, this is not a good situation, but turns it right back around again.
Yeah, Hasselbecken with the throw, pushes him to the corner here. Great blocks in the MFCR. He said the time for blocking is past.
Now we hit buttons like real men. I mean, it's a fighting game, not a blocking game.
Exactly.
So, you know.
Listen, he said, I paid $60. I'm going to fight.
To hold back against Zotto.
Hey, Drills actually get the answer. MFCR forced to burst again.
And House of Bacon is just like put back to having to throw out 5H when Eddie is gone. But there's a 6P. Throws out the sword to get Eddie going since he was out of the Eddie gauge.
Yeah, looking for Chip where he can. Straight again is MFCR with the burst. But the DP, rather. And gets another clean hit. He has the meter, and he's going to spend it. MFCR is going to threaten set point here.
Yep, all he needs is one more round. That's it. And he's going to be moving on. And House of Bacon is sitting with no points on the board. This is going to be a very long uphill battle for him.
Yeah, got the burst, but unfortunately it was not a gold burst there. It was after the 2D. Drunkard, that's so much damage. What a great call. But he runs out of Eddie gauge.
So unfortunate, but he's going to go ahead and get the command grab to bring Eddie back. There's the overhead. No super.
That's okay, though. Has super here, so is able to get the sword casted out. MFCR was able to get the charge. The trade is crucial there.
But already has 50 meter again thanks to that positive bonus. It was a good thing he held on to that now. Can use it defensively. There it is. YRC tries to go up for the throw, but a little too obvious here. Yeah, and we're going to go ahead and get a wall break.
Throw doesn't work out. So much damage. Doesn't break the wall, actually. Trying to set himself up for a better situation. MFCR, a pixel of life, though. Needs to be very careful about how this goes. 6P into the cross up. Same side.
That's it.
It's enough to kill MFCR. It's going to do it 3-0. Yeah, honestly, the best way, especially if you're newer to fighting games, my #1 piece of advice to anyone who's looking to get into fighting games is in the beginning, you need to pick something that you like. Because maybe later on you'll be like, I want to pick a top tier. Maybe later on you'll be like, I want to pick something because I want to win specifically. Maybe later on you'll be like, this is a play style that I like. But in the beginning, you just need to find yourself and find what you like. Pick something that you enjoy. Playing things that you like, playing things that are enjoyable to you are going to make it way easier to practice. It makes the grind a lot easier. Everything will come together if you're having fun playing the game. Because if you're not having fun playing the game, then why are you playing?
Yeah.
So my #1 piece of advice would be find something that you like and stick to it.
Look, I'll give an example. I'm playing Gold Lewis right now. He's like the worst character in the game. He's fun, though.
Chill,
and you know what? I have fun playing him. Hey, I'm going to say it, bro. I'm a Gold Lewis doomer. Certified Gold Lewis doomer.
He's not the worst character. Chill. That's crazy.
Bro, those FD changes. Ugh. But here we go. Kenshin versus MFCR. Kai versus Leo.
And he asked him if he wanted a button check, and Kenshin said, no. It's time to run. He said, hand, no buttons, only hands.
Only hands. Said, yeah, no buttons. I'm just ready to kill.
So here we go.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So
And this is a character that Kenshin does have a lot of experience against, too.
the beasts.
Against Leo, because there's so many Leos all over the place, especially in the Florida area. And in Orlando, there's so many Leos in Orlando. Shout out to the Orlando people.
Yeah, I was going to say, definitely the Army.
Yeah, that's where the Leo Army
It's definitely
is.
the Royal Knights in Orlando, bro. So let's see, Kenshin, round start, 2S into the fireballs, able to get the stun state on him, but not able to capitalize really anything afterwards, and that is an early DP. You have to show Kai's early that the flip kick is not an option.
And here we go, pushed all the way into the corner, the whiff throw, there's the 2D.
I see a question about, do Twitch Primes go to help the stream and the event? Primes this weekend go straight to the donations towards the Children's Hospital.
So absolutely. But here we go, Kenshin playing this very smart footsies game, but BRC and gets thrown, put into the corner. Oh, backdashes the overhead.
Okay, try to go for the back dash. Nice conversion. MFCR always seems to find a ton of damage off of 5P.
And punishes Kenshin's DP with a DP of his own.
Not Lucio. Thank you so much, buddy. I'm glad you've been enjoying the stream today, man. It's been a pleasure having you hang out.
And there's the 2K2D knockdown. Wake up DP from Kenshin here. 6H.
Oh, nice block. Kenshin loves to go for that fully charged dust. I mean, reasonably so. It's one of Kai's best mix-up options. Like we said, always does a great job using himself.
It's pretty much free damage too, and blocks the YRC. Gets the throw, locked down into the corner here.
Yeah, throw punish on that was kind of a call out there. A little bit of mental damage involved with it.
Oh, and there it is again from Kenshin. Just that whiff 5P straight in the throw on your wake up. I love it.
Just for anyone in the chat, I do see you guys talking about Rivals. I do believe Rivals is next. While we can't quote me on that, I'll let you know for sure. But I do believe it's going to be Rivals coming up next after this top 8, guys. 2S into the counter hit. Tries to go for the rush down. Nice backdash.
Oh, trying to dash over the fireball, but not really working out.
Oh, what a bait! And then he 2H's right away, but he drops the combo.
Drops the close slash. It's all right.
MFCR, another lease on life here.
He has the corner pressure though, but he loses it here. MFCR playing so smart, going for that OTG situation, trying to bait out a DP.
Looking for a little bit of a shimmy there, tries to go for the fireball afterwards. Nice counter hit, doesn't burst though. Kenshin goes too hard trying to bait the burst. It does not work out. MFCR comes out on top, and that is a wise man, Chausa Dasabro, once said, don't drop your combos to look for burst baits.
Absolutely.
Sometimes it's okay to go for the soul read, but as a general rule of thumb, cash out. Like, oh, because sometimes naturally, just like that, it can happen. MFCR whiffs the burst. Kenshin's got a great situation here.
Oh, trying to go for that short backdash air throw. Wow, grabs the run through. Here we go.
2S follow-up, good FDs.
Yeah, FDing to push himself just out of range of that 6H. Very important. Kai's love to 6H after the pressure.
2D into the heavy fireball, dashes forward, close slash. Nothing really to follow up, big trade, but Kenshin, yeah, comes out on top of this one, has the super, and that is going to kill.
Ride the lightning, baby.
Yeah, we're getting ahead in the rounds here. MFCR still ahead on games, but Kenshin trying to make a case.
Oh, both players going for 2S at the start there.
Okay, 6P starting to use it.
The fireball.
No punish on the vapor thrust, and then he gets his throw of his own. Kenshin is back on top here and throws the DP.
Yeah, playing Kai like the grappler he is. Oh, tries the 2H, but so much recovery on that, he's going to pay dearly for it.
Yeah, I mean, 2H would have been a great reward there, but I think you just got to keep it safe and solid there. You need to stick out that 6P. That is going to be enough to kill the Vapor Thrust for the cherry on top. 1-1.
I think this is going to be a very close game. I wouldn't be surprised to see this match go to final game, final round, to be honest with you.
So that's what I would like to see. I'm trying to see all these matches go that far, man. It's been so incredible the entire night. The Vapor Thrust has answered a burst immediately. Kenshin forced a burst, but I mean, that would have been too much damage. See Tampa in the chat.
And
going up for the boy Kenshin.
MFCR almost playing like Guile, just using 5K to move himself forward with the active hitbox.
How to approach a down backing Leo, dude. Dash up, no, the flash kick immediately answers.
Oh, there's the overhead. All right, Kenshin blocks it.
Ooh, Vapor Thrust, no punish.
There it is. That is something that Kenshin loves to do too, which is go for the stun dipper and then delay the PRC once you start to press a button so that he can punish you for trying to punish him. It's nasty.
Huge punish, so much damage. MFCR does not kill him. Oh no.
Watch out for the DP.
5D, he charges the fast FC. Kenshin is able to do it. Oh, dude, the rounds. Oh.
So fast, not even giving him enough time to think about bursting.
6P counter hit gets the burst out of MFCR. MFCR has some adjustments to make, but he's still in this. Starting to use guard stance a little more, and it's putting Kenshin on his heels a little bit.
All right, put it in. His back is to the wall here. Tries to poke out with the fireball. All right, use a stun dipper to get out. Yep, Leo's fireball is just a little bit stronger than Kai's. Kai's faster, but Leo's stronger. That's something to keep in mind here.
5D able to be dealt with. Gonna go with the fireball from far. Run up through. Okay, Kenshin somehow comes away with that throw.
But he gets the counter hit 2D. We're getting a little bit of a mix. Gets hit by the overhead. Misses death.
No, he doesn't.
Not quite. He didn't feel it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he OTGs him. Oh, the second OTG sticks him to the wall. That was a really, really close one, but MFCR is able to clutch it up. 1-1 in rounds here.
All right, the 2D into Fondue Arc, OTG. Here we go. A little bit of Oki.
There's delayed. Heavy fireball. Dashes over. Nice 2H.
And using that Fondue Arc to pull him from the skies does not want him to jump out. Fondue Arc's such a great way to cover people trying to jump out of the corner.
Back dashes again. Stun Dipper connects. 5D. It forces the burst. MFCR. Great reaction time to save himself there.
There's the counter with the run through. Oh, that's going to hurt. Oh, no. Tries to bait out the burst there.
Okay, gets himself in the back turn. Doesn't get a punish though. Kenshin, so much damage. 50 meter available. Tries to go for the jump over. He might be forced to burst here, but no, he holds on to it. Somehow he's able to hold on to his burst there.
Not quite enough damage, but the DP! The Hail Mary DP from Kenshin.
Oh my God. Dude.
The disrespectful DP.
Not a care in the world.
And that affected MFCR. You can see
that affected me. Oh my God. Dude, 2-1. Kenshin got the counter hit. Heavy fireball, looks for the 5K, 2D, no DP. MFCR's getting scared off it a little bit, maybe.
All right, but MFCR get it. Oh, backdashing the overhead, all right.
What a whiff punish, though.
MFCR with the throw. This is his chance. He's got some pressure in the corner. Overhead low options.
Ooh, okay, again with the DP. Excuse me for ever questioning him being scared off the DP. MFCR answering back right away.
And there it is, another DP. Baits the burst, gets the burst too. That's really important.
I would like to formally apologize for questioning MFCR.
A hero burst there from Kenshin, so he lost his burst. That's not a good place to be in now.
Yeah, really tough situation now. Does go for the instant air dash, immediate answer from MFCR. Tries to go for the overhead cross up straight afterwards. Kenshin kind of getting blown up on defense here. Needs to be a little more patient potentially.
And we're going to get a super. There it is. Not quite enough to kill, but we're almost going to be there.
One more touch here. Tries to go for the cross up. There's a throw.
Yeah, time to throw it a little too early, so it wasn't meaty. Or sorry, the run through.
He's really trying hard to bait this.
6P's the dive kick.
He's trying so hard to bait this DP. And yeah, finally the DP comes out, but at the most least expected time. MFCR is going to take it to game 5. 2-2.
I told you, I'm pretty sure this is going to be final game, final round.
Stressful, stressful, stressful. Starting to lean into that guard point stance again. MFCR doing a good job with it. I don't want to see him get back into that fireball game. That's where Kenshin was thriving, and this is what I want to see here. The guard stance afterwards gets a knockdown, though.
I'm trying to jump out of the fireball there, but it catches him.
Footsies?
Oh, the whiff. Okay, the delay to try and see if he's going to burst.
Block on the empty low. 6P to answer. MFCR dashes over Eclat, followed by Vapor Thrust.
Oh, the counter hit 2D. Some big damage. Oh, goes for the low option that time. Had to burst. That would have been a disaster.
Oh, looking at that whip punish, vapor throw. Oh no! Thunderbird wasn't far enough. MFCR, plenty of meter here. Gotta be careful not to get danger. You need to stay. Yeah, uses his RC.
Yeah, PRC that Berserker Slash.
Overhead again is dealt with.
All right, tries to punish Berserker Slash there with Stun Dipper, but it's too close. And we have MFCR sitting here on set point. Wants to send Kenshin home.
Kenshin looking for the 2S round start. There's the 2D. MFCR is going to burst there. Doesn't want to get pushed to the corner.
That's completely acceptable, though, because Kenshin would not have gotten too much off of that fondue anyway.
Backdash, gets him with the jumping heavy slash. Fireball had to PRC.
Not overextending. And there's another counter hit. Drops him down.
The lockdown delays his block stream because he sees the FD.
No, doesn't get the pickup.
Oh no, MFCR back in control, and this is trouble. A couple more hits to go here. He's going to use super to break the wall.
All right. Are we going to see a wake-up DP from Kenshin? He's got the meter. Is it happening?
He
no, backdash PRC, and we are going to final game, final round.
Oh my god, you do wake up, backdash, BRC forward, the absolute madman. Final decision here. Both players are going to have burst. Kenshin first hit. Can't press too much of an advantage off of it though. Good backdash.
Oh, whiffing the 6H, that is not something you want to do.
Okay, he goes for the burst. It corners him though. The burst cornering him is huge.
Yeah, and MFC are waiting. Oh man, there's the big 6H. He's going to pick him up, put him into the corner. Heavy stun edge. Patience from Kenshin here. MFCR
wants to play it slow.
Not playing too rushy. Gets the run through. OTG 2-edge. Kenshin takes it.
In the crucial last seconds, Kenshin somehow manages to clutch up MFCR. An amazing showing. He's going to go out at 4th place there. 4th place for MFCR. Again, a really, really well played, dude.
What a set. I think that was my favorite set of the night.
So far. I mean...
Or it's not night. Oh my god, it's only 3
dude,
o'clock.
It's just the daytime. There's so much more time to go here at Gamers on the Edge. 25-hour marathon. Guys, please, while we have the time, I've got to tell you, GoTE 4TheKids.com is where you guys want to go. You can enter to win an incredible chair. Protect the sport. $5 or more will get you an entry. The more that you enter, the more money that you donate, rather, in direct contributions, the more entries you will have. There's no limit to the amount of entries that you can have. So make sure you guys hit that up, please. Again, GoTE4TheKids.com. And now, winners finals. Dude, Vinny G. Vinny G is the. I think that it's not far-fetched to say we're expecting Vinny to be here. Vinny is that caliber of player.
Young Vinny. Repping the JoJo shirt.
Dude, but this Ram came out of left field for me. This guy is incredible.
Yeah, Dev?
Dev is unreal.
Dev is very strong, so we'll see if Vinny knows the Ram matchup.
I mean, you don't get far in tournaments in this game without knowing the Ramathal matchup.
That is kind of true.
You know what the most surprising thing to me, I'll say while we have it here too? No Nagoriyuki top 8.
At all.
None.
No.
Tampa's just not the land. We need PPXD back. Bring him home. Bring our soldier home.
We really, we don't have a lot of Nagoriyuki players in general here, I don't think. Most
weird.
of them are, if Florida has a lot of Nagoriyuki players,
Yes.
but the Tampa, Pinellas area, not so
Yeah.
much. Of course, the most prominent player, our own EVO champion, Hotashi.
Of course.
Yep, all the way from South Florida.
Oh, so here we go. Winners finals. Zotto versus Ram. Give me a tough matchup here. I mean, it's the standard. If Zotto gets rolling, it's over. If Ramathal gets Zotto to the corner, ever, it's over. This is a very win condition matchup.
Neither of these characters have very powerful defensive options.
Yes.
Ram's only reversal being, well, the best super in the game, to be honest.
Hey, chill.
But it is very much a snowball match. It's how we'll see how Dev can deal with Eddie, because I mean, Ram has the reach to poke out Eddie, so we're gonna see how Dev maneuvers around it. But so far, Vinny G just mauling him, putting him all the way into the corner here.
Yeah, Eddie Gage just comes back, tries to go with the frog. Great swing from Dev on the way down. Goes for the RC. Trying to make the burst. Late burst from Dev.
I love how Vinny is willing to just RC off of a 2P to just take the turn. He knows it's not going to be a lot of damage, but he wants to get that knockdown and set them up.
Yeah, having priority against Ram is almost as important, if not more important, than actually securing the hit sometimes. Because this is what happens when you don't have priority. She goes through, goes for the Rekkas, 2S to punish. Not too much to follow up, though. And YRC breaking Eddie as a potentially round-winning RC.
Just got to be careful here. You can't just press willy-nilly, and there it is. Gets hit by the 2S.
Yeah, I mean, that's just, that round was won off of a YRC. Such an important tool in this matchup. But the 6P from Vinny G gets his knockdown. Party time.
Yep, the overhead into the Zotto blender. And it's important to note that the move where he jumps up and sends out his ribcage, it may look like an overhead. It is not.
Yeah,
it's not an overhead.
It's just for low crushing.
But it is very plus, so it allows Eddie to keep going.
Okay, 2S. Team trying to go with the far slash. Gets the throw. The opposed somehow was there to contest. It didn't look like the opposed was anywhere near.
I need a cold drink.
Oh my god. Far heavy. Try to go for the 2K afterwards. No dice. What a conversion from the max distance 5K, and then tries to bait the burst. Vinny holds on to it.
Yeah, and Dev looking like he's controlling this entire round now.
No super to break the wall, though.
Immediately round start. Oh, there it is, with the charge dust. Or a perfect of his own.
Dude, Dev, round one, game one. Just so powerfully just taken, dude. And it's just, every single situation is being forced by Dev. Dev feels like he is brute force entering into when he's able to get hits on Vinny.
Yeah, but there's the overhead, but he didn't have enough Eddie to keep the combo going for the wall break. But goes for the command grab, gets Eddie back here, gonna get some more pressure. All right, he's like, this time I have enough. Are we gonna see another perfect here?
2S RC, there's the hit from Dev, okay, try to keep it in.
It's situations like that where going for the burst bait, when he's got that much life and you have that much of a life lead, you're kind of just, you could have closed out the game there.
Yeah.
The odds of them bursting at that low life are very slim.
Yeah, that's one of those things where that's like a pools burst, right? The higher you get into the bracket there, the less people are willing to throw away their resources in rounds. They're doing the math in their head.
We might be seeing a burst very soon, though, from Dev.
Yeah, next hit, gotta expect it. Clashes are huge. RC's forward. Great on Dev to know the reward for that hit was not very large, willing to save his burst.
And great, too, from Vinny to not, you got the RC, they're going to fall down, and you can set them up, so don't press anything.
PRC goes for the super dash.
And there's the bait.
Leave it to a Dragon Ball player to find a way to super dash in this game, bro. Vinny always manages to make it across the screen with that dash, dude.
Oh, this Zotto is nasty.
Oh my god.
This Ram is nasty, too.
Tries to go for the Pierce. Frog locks him down. Far slash to push him away.
Oh, backdashing the close slash and getting the 2D, too.
Great pokes from Dev, though, knowing right where to mash out of these strings. Vinny has been trying to take a mile here before he's able to take an inch, and Dev has been able to get out of a lot of these strings.
Again, Frog not allowing Ram to jump out and
under the YRC!
Vinny's usage of breaking the law is blowing my mind right now.
Oh, and then gets the throw opposed. Vinny going up around, trying to make this 2-1 now.
Yeah, but Dev's not going to give it to him for free.
He's got a burst still.
All right, Dev's killed Zotto. This is a chance to move in. Oh, 5Ps and out of the air, stuffs that.
Looking for the 2S, tries to go in with the Frog after. Cancels his Pierce. The drills are dealing.
Just chipping him away slowly but surely.
Able to jump away from the pose. Great swing from Dev. YRC, though, Vinny has another answer on deck. Drunkard afterwards to get the throw. Frog is for the follow-up. There's a burst available from Dev here. Don't be stingy.
Yeah, Vinny's got to expect it coming. And there it is. Burst to kill Eddie.
5K. He says, I don't need Eddie, he says.
And Vinny G goes up 2-1, I believe.
2-1. Vinny trying to get into grand finals winners side here. Looking very good.
All right, the 6P round start. Here we go, the 2P. I like Vinny's use of 2P to just stuff a lot of what Dev is trying to do, but Dev is still playing very solid here.
Oh, another 2S. So much damage off of that. Dev choosing not to burst. He's going to break the wall with a super full Eddie gauge to follow up here. Vinny's going to look for Pierce. No, he goes Frog. What a greedy option from Vinny G.
And a hero burst here from Dev. He does not want to give Vinny G that momentum, but he gets thrown, and this is such a crucial thing. That burst was for nothing, and now it is set point, and he has no burst on deck. This is terrifying.
6P straight answers, goes for the knockdown. Frog to follow, doesn't have Eddie anymore though. Still manages to find pressure, media invite hell. Dev is just running out of options here.
And that burst to keep the corner from Vinny. PRC, there's the counter hit. This is what Dev needs. Great confirm.
2H dealt with, straight into the RC. Dev, signs of life here, gonna be able to break the wall.
Yep, there it is. Goes for the JP wall break.
Oh, jumps over, counter hit. Vinny trades, pushes him back to the corner. Drunkard, and there's going to be a huge follow-up. This is so much damage.
He's going to build enough meter for a super,
If only he had his burst.
He's about to build up burst right now.
He goes under YRC again.
He uses it again. Okay, he's able to get out of it with that.
2S invite hell, looking for the chip here. Dev has a meter.
Oh, using break. Oh, he catches it with the drill. And Vinny G is going to move on to grand finals.
Oh, so Dev's going to stay locked down here, stay on. Vinny G headed up to grand finals. Oh my god, dude. He uses breaking the law better than any Zotto I've seen, period. There are other Zottos that have different things, you know, going a lot of different damage down, things like that. But dude, his ability to dodge YRCs is unbelievable.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's expanding my mind here. The way he's using breaking the law is so...
It's unfair.
It's just so crazy. I don't see Zotto players really, like, most of the time breaking the law is a move that you see here and there. It's sparingly used, but Vinny is just consistently using it, and using it in such great ways, such smart ways that are winning him games.
That's the standout thing to me, is generally with breaking the law, you see it in set play pieces. Vinny is guessing with it, which I don't know.
Well, he not only is he guessing with it, but he's doing it while Eddie is out with the pressure. So he goes under, and he's like, well, I'm not giving up my turn because Eddie is there to keep the pressure going. It's such a smart usage of it.
We'll get back to Vinny G in a moment.
But
we're going to see who's going to get the actual match against Vinny in grand finals, losers finals here. Who is going to be able to go face the Zotto? Is it going to be Kenshin, Tampa's hero, or is Dev, this Ramathal, be able to continue the march upwards and get that run back off of this 6P?
And this is a tough matchup for Kai, so we'll see how Kenshin can do it. Dev already with the good start.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the hardest things here is that I think Ram and Kai do a very similar job. Ram just does it a little better. I mean, obviously there's different nuances to these two characters. They have different toolkits, things like that. But overall, a lot of it is just stagger, pressure, strike, throw, and Ramathal is the queen.
Absolutely, and the range. You want to play that mid-range game? No one plays that mid-range game better than Ram does.
Good block, 2D Founders Arc straight into 6P.
Yeah, just running right into it, though. Here we go, into the Rekkas. RC.
Yeah, RC's just for corner carry. The late explosion actually gets the hit.
All right, Kenshin throwing Dev back into the corner here. No meter to cancel that. Oh, did have meter, just decided not to use it.
Oh, Stundipper was able to go underneath. Dashes up. Great. Again, the strike throw game from Ramathal. So strong, and that's going to be a huge punish on Vapor Thrust. Kenshin's going to burst late.
Oh, and gets the throw. Here we go into
Super.
the corner.
Wake up, Super. Chip him.
You
It's
want that
time.
Wake Up
This
Super.
is your moment. If he blocks laser, he can't FD enough.
All right, one sword is gone. This is in Kenshin's favor, and there's the throw. Takes the round.
Actually think that laser was the play there. He doesn't have enough FD to not get chipped by it.
No, but maybe he didn't consider it.
Maybe, I don't know.
You know, the heat of the moment. This is a high-stakes match
That's
here.
very true. Look at the far slash, tries to go for the 6H. Afterwards, nice backdash, huge punish.
Oh, the 6P put her right in the corner. All right, Dev blocking very well, but he's got to fight his way out. All right, 2P, just a little bit get off me.
6P again!
Again, he's consistently run into these 6Ps.
He whiffed 5P and then tried to go for the instant overhead. PRC's forward and throws. Dev was going for something there, was just trying to steal the turn back, knew he had to take a risk. Kenshin had the same knowledge. PRC's forward just to steal that turn.
And we're noticing Kenshin just consistently in all these matches has been so good at locking you down in the corner with Kai. He doesn't let you escape. Forces you to fight your way out. And Dev is just having kind of a difficult time doing that.
Nice backdash, trying to go for the far slash again. Nice block on the cross up there. Dude, Kenshin's defense has been on 10.
Oh, this big pickup. Here we go. This is going to be a wall break. We're going to go into super. There it is. So much damage. All right, Dev bringing back some life here. Oh, the stun dipper underneath R slash.
PRC's late. Still trying to apply a good amount of pressure here. Nice block on the 2K. The FD working out so well for Dev. Tries to dash out of the corner. Kenshin says, no, this is your home, my brother.
And that's the counter hit. We're going to go ahead and swap sides. Not quite enough to get a wall break, but able to lock down with the swords. That's very important.
YRC was feeling pressed. Good from Kenshin there. Tries to go for the stun dipper again. He low profiles the throw. Is mistimed though. And now with it back to neutral, Dev should be able to just close this out on a stray hit.
Yeah, and straight hit with Ram is pretty easy. There it is.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's pretty difficult as the Kai player there to play. You have to just play absolutely perfect. Say a tall ask from anyone. Dev really trying to even these games up, man.
Yeah, Dev making good adjustments here now. And we're going to get another wall break.
Okay, half the life already gone here from Kenshin.
And Kenshin really loves to slide out from those swords. You've seen that before earlier today, too.
Okay. Nice dash backwards. 6P again.
6P PRC for the OTG, but tries to go for the burst bait.
Yeah, the reset attempt did not work out. Tries to go for far slash a little too far. Fireball comes through. Good evasion.
The walk forward close slash, trying to bait out a throw attempt.
Love the little 5Ks. Doesn't get anything afterwards, though. Stun dipper connects again.
Block. And he would not have been able to punish that without the just block. Great stuff there.
One more touch. Anything will do it here. RC's forward. 5K. Keep it simple.
Yep, standing low. We all been hit by it.
Opportunity for a whiff punish there. Goes unnoticed. Dev, so many counter hits in neutral. Gets another hit after the reversal. For attempt from Kenshin. Had to burst. The super was on deck. Dev is dominating this round right now.
But Dev is down one sword, so he's got to be a little careful now.
Okay, though. She's a boxer now. She's got the Rekkas. Dash cancels after the second Rekka. So smart to just buy space. It's worth it over the damage.
Not going for the sword shoot after the second Rekka.
Go for the throw. Continues with the heavy fireball pressure here.
I'm really interested to see that Dev has not been using the Rekka cancels really at all.
I think a lot of it is that once people are dialed into it and are used to it, it seems like it's a little too obvious. I think that Dev is using it in the correct ways. Like when he got that hit, immediately dash canceled the second Rekka just to get more space, opting out of the damage for better positioning. So I think the buff is a lot more for things like that.
But here we go, throwing Kenshin into the corner. This is a great place to be. Wow.
Dude, he just always finds a way to stun dipper.
Even at point blank range.
Clot misses, gets the counter hit. Nice follow-up, tries to dash up for the throw. Kenshin always ready with that backdash.
And there it is, 6H to take it. And we're still 1-1.
Dude, so far. Doesn't get a conversion afterwards, though. Kenshin late on the fireball. Nice punish.
Yeah, I like that. Just keep staying in the air, using all of his air options there. Uh-oh. Big damage here in the corner. Going to build up enough for super. Tried to bait out the burst.
The Vapor Thrust comes through. Kenshin's able to escape. Back to neutral here in the mid-screen. Gets the counter hit. Huge opportunity for Kenshin here. Misses his heavy fireball, though.
That burst bait, though, might come back to hunt Dev here. Because now his back is all the way in the corner, but he's able to fight his way out. RC drifts upwards in order to keep him in the air to get the side switch.
Kenshin saving the burst here, has access to it for one more hurrah. Gonna try and look for a gold burst potentially. Nice conversion. Doesn't go for anything afterwards though. YRC to push him away. 2D immediately, no burst from Dev.
And I like that from Kenshin too, just to not do anything, wait for the burst bait. And that's a trade, and Dev takes that round.
Picking it back up here, nobody wants to go down 2-1. That's a crucial round to come.
Oh, dashing back into the sword explosion. Probably not the best idea here. Dev putting a lot of pressure.
Yeah, put himself in a bad spot there. The Vapor Thrust comes through, gets the punish. Only one sword here for Dev.
So that's all I need. Second sword is back here. PRC, we're gonna shoot. Oh, there it is, the burst.
Yeah, I mean, if the second Rekka string hits, he's all the way to the corner there. Cannot do that. It's just suicide against Ramathal. Letting yourself get pushed to the corner like that. PRC into a lot of damage and a great setup here.
Oh, there's the throw. One more mix is gonna do it.
Is that enough? No.
Yeah, not quite enough meter. Didn't have enough meter to RC it.
One more touch from either player here. Dev doing a great job threading that sword explosion. Kenshin.
Looked like Kenshin was going for Stun Dipper, but got caught in the startup of it.
Yeah, depending on when that touches, Stun Dipper or Wake Up is a really good option to be able to just break out of there, but unfortunately it looked like it was a little mistimed, and now Dev 2-1. Looking to try and get that run back against Vinny G here.
All right, the 6P. Bursting the 6P does not want to get sent into the corner. Smart move there from Dev. But he gets put into the corner anyway, and this is where Kenshin wants him. He ran deep into him before doing that throw.
Yeah, and all this came off of a fast RC, the tri-jump from Kai. Got to go for the 2S, answered straight away. 2S is a great tool in a lot of matchups, but against Ramathal, she kind of outclasses you in that type of poking range. Able to find the throw in the blink of an eye. Kenshin taking another round
Very
up.
fitting trophy, Dave.
Hey, listen, bro, come on. You think your boy didn't set? Come on. Give me some credit. Dashes up. First time he's gone for a Rekka cancel, like you said, gets blown out immediately by Kenshin on a back
Yeah,
dash.
Kenshin immediately ready for it.
Nice punish there, big counter hit.
And that's a very strong strength of Kenshin as a player. He's just ready for those unorthodox situations.
Fast RC manages to get him again with the tri-jump.
Oh no, had to burst there. The big counter hit 2H, that absolutely would have been death.
Yeah, I guess an unbelievable extension there. Might be going to 2-2 here. Kenshin tries to go for the super just for plus frames, nothing
and
afterwards.
The amount of chip too. Oh! The Kenshin special, just DP when you try to go for an air throw.
He's so high in the air!
You try to air throw him, he's gonna DP, he doesn't care.
2-2, bro. That's illegal. Nice hits, tried to go for the follow-up. Looking for the 2S is Kenshin. Dev spacing themselves out well, not taking anything on the toes.
Trying to fish out with the 6H for any kind of counter hit here.
Oh, Viper Thrust to answer. Missed his opportunity to potentially combo, though. Gets a throw.
And there it is again with these whip 5Ps. Another one? No!
Does it again. Gets the burst this time. Kenshin is starting to feel himself, and that's when he's most dangerous. When this guy gets momentum, he's pretty hard to stop, dude. Still has a burst available.
Like a jerk.
Yeah, he's absolutely no bully zone, I thought.
Oh, with the JS counter hit. Unfortunately, not able to get him with the 2D.
Oh, the 5K just touches him. Is Kenshin gonna burst here?
I doubt it. No, he does.
He's feeling like a hero. PRC's
PRC,
forward, gets the throw, and it's actually enough to kill, dude. Okay, final round potentially here for Kenshin. Gotta look for anything here. Dashes up for the 6H. Not gonna happen. Counter hit from Dev. Follow-up? No follow-up. Another big counter hit. Gets him with one hit. Rekka cancels the 5K. No follow-up. And he's continuing to press him to the corner.
And he's got the meter. There's the super. We might be seeing a final game, final round here.
It's gonna be the final situation here. Final round in game 5 of a perfect from Dev. Can Kenshin bring himself together here? Riding the momentum from a perfect. Is Dev going to be able to hold it down? That's underneath of the 2P.
All right, he's got him in the corner here. Gets him with a 2P and 5K, but not able to get to the 6H.
Shimmies in, but isn't able to punish. Goes for the stun dipper under the sword. Runs up for the throw. Very nice. Dev needs to be careful on defense here. Has burst available now.
Safe jump. And Kenshin's sitting on meter.
Chooses not the RC. He's going to save it. Okay, goes for the RC. Side switches here. Uses the Rekkas. Dashes up for better positioning. 2D connects.
It's going to be, there's the burst. Does not want to get put through the wall.
Max meter here for Kenshin. Gets the
Kenshin's
hit.
Spend it now.
Has enough. He has enough to kill here.
No ride the lightning though. And there it is. Kenshin takes it.
Gets it somehow. 5D to the pass. RC. Kenshin is going to move on to grand finals here.
This is a match now I've been wanting to see for so long, and I don't think it's ever happened. And now I'm finally going to get to see it, which is Kenshin versus Vinny.
These two players, this is a long overdue crash course here. This is in its truest form, the new blood versus the old guard.
I don't think these guys have played each other before.
I don't think they've ever played in anything ever, which is terrifying because as we've seen from every player that we've seen today and everybody playing against it, Kenshin is a player who excels when he's playing the player. He has zero data on Vinny G. He has zero data. A player that excels at reading and adapting to player habits rather than macro strategy has zero player data, has never played this guy in anything.
So we're going to see how it goes.
How fast can he adapt?
This is going to be a really interesting set here. I'm so excited. And both Pinellas boys here.
Dude, Tampa Grand Finals.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
The battle in the Bay.
Dude, you know. But again, guys, as we get into grand finals here, thank you so much for tuning in to Gamers on the Edge. Real quick, we have GoTE 4TheKids.com is where you guys can go if you want to do a direct contribution. $5 or more will get you entered in to win one of these incredible chairs. They've been showing off all the time.
So comfy.
Yeah, really, really good stuff.
You can just sleep in them.
I would love to sleep right now, especially in a chair.
You've had a busy week. A busy few weeks.
I have a busy life, brother.
All that traveling.
Okay, are we getting a button check or are we rolling?
I guess we're about to
a little button check. Everybody, I like that the signal for button checking today is everyone's just playing the piano in midair, and I'm loving it. Everyone just looks at me and goes, ooh. It's wonderful. It's truly beautiful. I love it. Okay, a lot riding on this, dude. There's so much. Again, in its truest form, one of Tampa's strongest players from the older ages of Guilty Gear, from the earlier versions, facing off against the new blood, the guy who said, I just think he's neat, and picked Zotto, bro. Vinny G going up against Kenshin Homura, GOTE's very own grand finals here. Vinny has a set to give.
He does.
But if it goes to the second set, you've got to favor Kenshin. The longer set, you have to give it to the experience.
Absolutely. Kenshin thrives in longer sets, so we'll see. Vinny has to close it out quickly. But here we go. Heaven or Hell, let's rock, grand finals.
Yeah, pushed him away, tries to go for the pierce. Early answer. So one thing that was a standout performance from Kenshin is the king of stopping Eddie. Using 2S, the light fireball, has done an amazing job of always being able to stop it. Vinny's adjustments to how he answers Eddie is going to be the key to this matchup.
And also, we know Kenshin is not afraid to play disrespectfully, which a lot of players are not prepared for. But it's pretty even so far now, about even resources. Vinny down a burst already, though.
Okay, went for the 5K, trying to cancel. Claude just pushes him away. He's content to go back to neutral, though.
All right, just staggering some of the pressure here. Ooh, a little bit of a clash. But Zotto's, look at that risk bar. That is going to play a big factor. When your risk gets way too high, you go into counter hit state on everything.
Throw, has 50 meter now, opposed, pushes him to the corner. Vinny can throw the sword. He goes for the PRC instead. Was trying to go with the fast dash, it looked like couldn't get it though. Kenshin, one more touch, back dashes. Vinny recognized it was a fake fireball and he blocks the Vapor Thrust. So many good choices in a row from Vinny. Kenshin threw this kitchen sink at him and he had an answer for everything. Oh my God.
Ooh. Here we go, back into the next game. Counter hit 5H all the way into the corner.
That was too much for round one, Jobber.
Breathe, it's gonna be okay.
No, dude, it's never gonna be okay. 6P to anti-air, good punish. Kenshin not deterred, though. Still trying to be the aggressor.
Fierce.
Vapor Thrust to answer.
Yeah, Vapor Thrusting the minute he sees that PRC. There's the 2S to kill Eddie, jumping in.
Hits him with Drunkard.
Yeah, just runs right into it. Oh, gets hit by the overhead. This is going to be a wall break.
And you see, he went for the recall before he goes, so he has Max Eddie now when he gets to the other side.
Oh my god! Point blank Drunkard shade.
Like, what do you want me to say? The reaction time. Dude, just to
He
Kenshin.
point blank Drunkard shade and was able to confirm off of it for the win. How are you ready for that?
All right, though, 2D from Kenshin, trying to make his mark here. A third of the life gone for Vinny. Trying to go for the 6P. He's trying to preemptively anti-air these flip kicks. Does not want to let it go.
Yep, there's the burst to get out of the corner. Sometimes you just have to burst to get out of the corner with the way this game works. It's so easy to lock people down, especially with a character like Kai.
Reversal Vapor Thrust is able to get the throw instead. Dashes forward after the heavy fireball. 2S. Just spaces himself back out. I think he's able to keep him locked in the corner, though.
He caught him on the backdash, but unfortunately wasn't able to confirm.
Tried to go for the unsummoned 6P. Invite Hell answers the Stun Dipper.
DRC forward, far slash 5H. Frog flips over and
Oh no, that throw could be trouble here. Kenshin pushed to the corner already. Eddie Gage back to full.
Vinny's got to be careful. There it is. She takes this round.
Yeah, I was just looking for Chip. Great calls.
Oh,
Just dash up counter hit.
massive counter hit too. All right, we got him into the sandwich. Eddie sandwich, here we go.
He tried to go underneath it. He was looking for it, but mistimes it. Kenshin, great to hold his burst until later into that string.
Gets him with the overhead here. Doesn't go for the super. Wants to hold on to that to get the 100-meter. Smart option.
Opposed straight away. Answered immediately by Stun Dipper.
You see a YRC? There it is.
Opposed. Huge counter hit. Doesn't really get much off it, though, in the 2D to follow up.
And he's got the meter to picks him up with the invite hell.
Oh my god.
That was a style combo right there.
Dude, the pre-planning to have an invite hell already ready. Queued up and dude.
It would have worked too if he dropped the combo. He would have landed into the invite hell and had to block.
There's so much high-level stuff going on from both of these guys. Oh my god. Kenshin tries to go for the 2D, fishing for that counter hit. Vinny able to evade, unsummons, but loses Eddie straight away.
All right, yeah, putting out the invite hell. That oppose. He's using oppose a lot to counter Fondue Arc because we know that Kenshin likes to get in with Fondue Arc, so having oppose there ready for it is perfect for Vinny G.
And he's going to take this game, potentially. No, he wakes up. Vinny able to fight, goes for the jump afterwards. 5D taps it, 1-1. Kenshin still in it.
All right, we're moving on here into our next round. Next game, we are 1-1.
Far slash, dude, Indafonder's already pushed to the corner here. Vinny tries to go for the backdash here. Trying to hit Kenshin with a little bit of his own stuff here. The in and out game not working out. Kenshin back on the offense.
Yep, throwing out the frog to lock him down and running on in. And here we go. Vinny G's got Kenshin in the corner. This is exactly where he wants him.
Oh, no 6P coming from Vinny.
Using that JD from Kai to, stall his air momentum to make Vinny G's anti-airs whiff was very smart.
2P jumps over the Stun Dipper, is able to land. Nice jump in from Kenshin. Dude, the movement with oppose. Vinny is threatening from all the right angles and from that distance, even with the burst.
But he has the sword still to put Eddie back onto him. Picks him up with Pierce from that distance to get the wall break.
Jumps over, any hit will do it here for either player. Eddie is back. Vinny's got to be careful with how he summons. Gets to drill out the frog. Answers Kenshin, maybe trying to low profile with Stun Dipper as he normally does. Oh. Unsummoned from Vinny. Goes for the 6P.
Trying to do 2P, 6P, but a little too far away.
2H. Huge punish. Where did his life bar go? Oh my god.
I'm sweating.
One more touch for Vinny here. BRC forward. He's able to block YRC to push away from the dust.
While in the air. Oh, I tried to hit him on the startup of the heavy stun edge, but it didn't work out.
Good block. Trying to go for the 2S again. Looking for the backdash. Super dashes out. Has burst.
Oh, tries to 6-speed through the fireball, but it was a little too delayed. Backdash on the wake up.
This is good. Goes for the drunkard. He converts it. He converts off the drunkard fireball. He gets invite hell, and it's enough to kill again.
And Vinny is up 2-1 now.
Dude. Tournament game potentially here. If Kenshin's got to get it together here. 2H dash up is a great start. He's able to get the burst out of Vinny.
Run up 6P, tries to go for the throw, but whiffs it. Kenshin not able to really punish. Eddie's dead, though.
5K. 2P into 2S.
Oh, flip. Fondue arcing over the 2S to punish.
Okay, try to go for the oppose. Is answered by the fireball late. Eddie Gage just now getting to fill up again. Vinny looking for that 50-meter when he can. Kenshin sitting on a plentiful resources here for Kenshin. He BRC's backwards!
To throw him! And he goes for that overhead on the wake up.
Oh no. Okay. Able to get him with the stun. Oh, dude. My heart.
Oh, going for that round start 2H. He wanted to see him press any button, get that big counter hit. Oh, punishes the stun dipper. That is not safe. Very unsafe.
Yeah, dash up throw, really, really good. Able to get a ton of damage off of this. He's going to break the wall with the super max Eddie Gage. When we come back to this, Kenshin has a burst. Kenshin's been going for the hero burst quite often, but I don't know if Zotto's the character we want to see that.
Yeah, especially in this situation right here. He's up around. He might not want to go for it.
Oh, just to get the hit there. Stunned him.
DP and that. No, he wasn't able to pick up with the close slash. In that situation, they are high enough for you to pick up with the close slash, but here we go. Vinny G is on tournament point now.
Kenshin has to win this round to survive. Vinny, one big counter hit could end the tournament here. Goes for the burst early on. Walks Eddie over there and goes for the drill. Oppose, answers. He goes underneath with the gold burst. Oh. Okay.
He's holding on to some of the meter there, playing a little patiently. The run-up throw, we're going to get heavy stun edge. Yep. Stealing the turns back. ERC, get that pick up. Another DP. No! A little too slow.
He's
now
out.
He's in the corner.
He has super. No, he's going to RC instead. The no Eddie combo to make sure he can still break the wall. Just go for the backdash. Nice tech. 2S to answer. Oppose gets the hit. There's no way he can kill him here.
This might be it. This might be it.
Is that enough to kill? It's going to be very close.
Not quite.
He has 50 meter though. Goes for the sword.
Immediately throws out Eddie to keep him. Eddie's
breaks
dead.
it. Kenshin one touch away.
And
He gets
gets
the
the
throw. Game 5 here. Kenshin looks at the crowd. He said, "You thought for a second I was out of this? How dare you?" The casual glance at the crowd. That's what we love to see. 2-2. Oh my God.
Oh, I'm struggling to find words here.
If Kenshin wins this game, I think he takes the tournament here. Vinny on the reset. I don't know if he'll be able to deal with the momentum. Kenshin is an incredible momentum-based player, so if he gets rolling, dude, Vinny's got to close it here.
We'll have to see here, but Vinny starting off this first round in Game 5, very strong. Kenshin's already down about 60% health.
Looking good, trying to get his age. Okay, has 50 meter now. Vinny will kill in the next touch. He goes for the PRC forward, tries to backdash. Kenshin catches him out for it.
In that my Roman cancel versus your Roman cancel kind of battle of Guilty Gear Strive is one of the most fun aspects to watch.
He bursts. Kenshin bursts. He wants to take it here. If he can get this ground, that would be such a huge statement. A tournament deciding situation ends on a 5D. Vinny is threatening tournament point again.
This is another chance for him to close it out.
Run up 2H!
And Vinny had to burst right away. You cannot let Kenshin have that momentum. Here we are, all the way in the corner. Kenshin does not have a burst. We get the wall break. Positive bonus. Vinny G is sitting on a clean lead right now.
Yeah, looking for the 2S when he can. Gets the hit. Plenty of meter now. Eddie is summoned. Here comes the oppose. Follows up. He
With
has
100
max
meter,
meter.
this is it. It's over. Vinny G takes it, winning our GoTE Guilty Gear Strive annual tournament.
Dude, the GoTE Regional goes to Vinny.
Taking out Kenshin, going all the way through winner's bracket without dropping a set.
Kenshin, an incredible showing there. Second place was so well fought and so well done from Kenshin, but Vinny is just able to clutch it up. And what a story, man. Just between all these players, I mean, in a field full of Zottos, Vinny able to get himself just a head and shoulders above, man.
Now, keep in mind here, great stuff to Vinny. Congratulations, and great stuff to Kenshin. Now Kenshin's got some data on him. That was the first time these guys have ever played.
First time they've ever played, and it was that
was
close.
A money match.
That was
like,
essentially a money match.
That was like, that was that was a invitational caliber worthy between these two players. Something so anticipated.
I mean, and that is the exciting thing about this new game, us coming back to offline. The storylines, bro, they write themselves. There's nothing that we even have to say about them. The new blood is here to stay. They've proved it. It's a new game, and they said, the future is now, old man. What do you guys got
next? Oh my God,
next?
I'm a Guilty Gear boomer.
Dude, so with that, Vinny is able to take it down. Let me get the, I'm trying to get the nod from production here. We have Rivals of Aether next. It is going to be Rivals of Aether next, guys. So, again, before we close it out, GoTE 4TheKids.com. Guys, $5 donation or more will get you in to get the, to get yourself in for the chair. But that is going to be it for Guilty Gear Strive. Jobber, any words before we sign out?
Play Guilty Gear. This series is incredible. Any Guilty Gear game, they all have incredible communities. Just get in there and play Guilty Gear and have fun. That's all I have to say.
Keep it locked in. Rivals of Aether is coming up next. This is Gamers on the Edge.